All right. Well, I think we're back. I assume we're back. I have a lot of probabilities that we're most likely back online. Just like the mainframe. I'm going to give it a few seconds and see what happens, but I think we're back. Father Time says we're back, so I think we're back. In fact, some might even say we're in the hot seat here tonight. We got 5 beautiful matchups here. New Jersey Noobs and Spinners coming up next here on the SPL Network. Don't go anywhere. We have a good one. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the first match of the evening here down on the ice coming up soon. I forgot to set the rosters on this one, but here's the previous 5 between the New Jersey Noobs and the Pittsburgh Spinners. For the Spinners, so far this season, they've had a pretty hefty price as they're the 4th seed here in the Challenger Division, 2-2 on the season so far. Here in week number 2, they're looking to take their talents even farther into the future as they look to take out the 5th seed of the Challenger Division, the New Jersey Noobs. Noobs right now 2-1. Their one loss against the Ottawa Orbit. This season were forced to play for their spot in the Challenger Division against the Delmarva Dandy Popes and the Atlanta Peas. We're still dropping copious amounts of frames. This is going to be fantastic. I can't imagine a better place to be in right now. Holy smokes, that's pretty bad. Wow, that's great. I love it in every shape, every way. It's so fantastic. I just, you know, it's the best thing ever. Some might even say it's just like Patrick Swayze's train set. It's like the best thing that you've ever seen in your natural born lives. I'm gonna cut down the frame rate or the bit rate to 25 and see what happens. Hopefully my internet connection can keep up with it. I'm downloading 20 megabytes a second, but holy cow, this upload rate is garbage. What is happening? Just a little turbulence. That's one way to put it. Man, I might end up taking this off the main page of Slapshot because I do not feel like this is up to code. Holy cow, dude. This is fantastic. Love every part of it. Anyway, previous 5, Pittsburgh Spinners 2 wins, New Jersey Noobs 2 wins. The Spinners have a bit of a heavier schedule coming out of the first week. New Jersey Noobs took on the Ocean City Tsunamis in a very decisive win. Also, the Boston Baked Beans taking on the New Jersey Noobs. Did not come out on top, but the Noobs, new shape, new face. They got Night Sector on their team this year. So we'll see how they punch this season out as we continue to drop frames. But nonetheless, we're going to have Slapshot. We're going to have it in a big way. I'm going to have Cheese host this one. As you know, the connection is as it be, like it is whenever it do. But if you haven't voted yet on the prediction, here are the standings currently for the Challenger Division. A lot of Challenger games here tonight. Namely, up at the top of the bracket, we have the one and only the Edmonton Beauties and the Ontario Outliers playing against each other at 9:30 here today. Not sure if a caster's around for that one, as we're going to be taking a look to the pro scene for whenever that time slot happens. But there's a lot of Challenger games here tonight. Starting us off here, New Jersey Noobs, Pittsburgh Spinners, the only one we're going to be taking a look at until 10 o'clock. But we're catching the first of 4 and the last of the 4. Starting us off here at 8 o'clock, New Jersey Noobs, Pittsburgh Spinners. Later on tonight, Ontario Outliers, Tsunamis play each other in the 2 middle markers. Ontario Outliers playing, I think, 2 out of their 3 games here this week. Beauties and the Tsunamis tonight on the ballot for the Ontario Outliers. But for now, Spinners, Noobs, it's where our heart's at. That's where we're going to be looking at. Once they're ready to rock, I'm not going to stop them. It's just going to be down to how hard they want to go into the crease and how fast they want to play this. I'm going to try to keep up with them because I'm not going to be the host of the lobby for the first time in a long time, and I hope that the players have a more enjoyable experience because of it, because my internet connection just not great. But yeah, Mace believes in us, so I guess there's something there. But yeah, as the boys start to fill into the lobby, the Pittsburgh Spinners and the Noobs, rivals at heart. They've seen each other time and time again. taking a look at the last time these guys have played against each other. I don't have a graphic for it, but I thought I'd just point this one out. Last time these two teams met each other does not exist. I can't think of another time outside of last season. I forgot that there was a rebrand. This site does not keep up with that. But last season, the Annapolis Armada were down in the Challenger Division. They had to take on the New Jersey Noobs in all of their three-man spectacular. As this season, for the first time, the New Jersey Noobs have 4 on their roster. Last season, let me just pull it up real quick. The Armada lost 9-3 back on November 17th. And then they also lost to the Noobs 13-4 on October 26th. But that was back when the Armada had MVM, Echo, and Bigsby on their roster. I think only one of the players remains on the Spinners roster. The little transfer of power from the Annapolis Armada to the Pittsburgh Spinners, their formerly known band name, as the Pittsburgh Spinners roster consists of Cheese, Q, Kenny T, and Palomalu 119. But Kenny T is a force to be reckoned with down there on the ice. Keep an eye on him. He's only played 4 games this season. He has 11 goals to show for it on his 21 shots. It's going to be him on offense. I think it's going to be Cheese on defense and Q filling in the slots if I know my Pittsburgh Spinners. Of course, Q also having 10 goals on his 4 games played. 22 shots were registered. He's playing the 200-foot game. He's got 10 saves to his title. And Cheese really getting it done. The captain of the Pittsburgh Spinners is going to be down there on the ice here tonight. The starting lineup involves Q, Kenny T, and Cheese for your Pittsburgh Spinners. New Jersey Noobs, not sure yet. They have the addition of Night Sector here this season on top of X, Brutal, and I Love Fat Chicks making a return this season. But I think they're pretty much spreading around the wealth, spreading around the ice time pretty evenly across the board. X leading in goals, 12 goals, 3 games played. Night Sector has 10 on his 3 games played. I Love Fat Chicks, not a lot of ice time down there. Only 2 games played out of the possible 3. 1 goal to show for it. 2 saves on the ballot as well with 4 shots. I don't think they played an entire period or an entire game. I think it might have been just a few periods here and there, maybe a little garbage time. But it looks like the starting lineup for the New Jersey Noobs will be X, Night Sector, and Brutal. Night Sector, the new addition, the new noob, going to be down there on the ice. Most known for his play on the Mallards. That's the first team that comes to mind whenever I think of Night Sector. Of course, he did play Slapshot 1 back in the day for the Shanghai Ghosts down in the Open Division. That was back in season number 3. He only skated 1 game, but he did score 2 goals in that game. Then he turns his career to rebound. He's played for the West Virginia Orangutans in the Challenger Division, the Columbus Clappers, or the Columbus Clompers, the B team, down in the Intermediate Division back in season number 1. So the highest he's gone is pro, the lowest he's gone is the Open Division, but that was back in Slap 1. He hasn't seen the Open Division and rebound. So Night Sector, going to be a big name to watch down there on the ice. But I think X is really going to steal the show here tonight. He's got 12 goals. He's got 4 goals per game this season. And I think he's going to keep up that pace pretty well tonight against the Spinners. Spinners going to have to shut him down on defense if they're going to take this one away. But it's going to come down to the Noob's ability to cycle. It's going to come down to the Spinners' way to shut them down. And only time will tell which one will come out victorious, which one will be walking home with a handshake in a bag full of jelly beans. I don't know where that analogy came from, but we're going to roll with it. But taking a look at the series that we have coming up, the onslaught of games, we got 5 on the ballot sheet. New Jersey Noobs against the Pittsburgh Spinners. Coming up next, we have the Pittsburgh Vipers, unrelated to the Pittsburgh Spinners, taking on the Los Angeles Comets. The Comets looking for their first win. The Pittsburgh Vipers looking for their first loss in the Pro Division. Then after that at 9 o'clock, we got the Cobras and Vipers. The Battle of the Snakes taking on one another. That's my match to watch here tonight. If you're not going to watch any other Slapshot, watch the 9 o'clock match. It's going to be a great one. Cobras are third, Pittsburgh is first. So it's going to be the battle of the Titans. Winner's probably going to end up taking first out of the first half of the season. In Challenger and Pro, if you do not know, everybody plays everybody twice in the regular season, and the promotional spots vary. But 9:30, West Virginia Orangutans towards the lower half of the division structure. Alongside the Colorado Cobras, will be taking on one another down center ice here at 9:30. And then later on to finish off this night on the Challenger Division, we got the Ontario Outliers. We got the Ocean Cities Tsunamis. It'll be a good one at 10 o'clock. But, yeah, plenty of Slapshot to be had, plenty of Slapshot to be heard. Whether or not my internet will keep up for this match, I have no idea. But, Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just starting to drop frames left, right, and center. This hasn't happened back last season, but it is this season for some reason or another. I'm not sure if there's a VPN somewhere installed in my network structure or what's going on with that. I have zero clue, zero idea, and not a lick of sense whenever I come to diagnosing that problem. Maybe I'll get in contact with Irv. He seems to be a wizard whenever it comes to networking routes, just because of the sheer amount of like research he's had to put into it to try to make Slapshot run correctly. But we got Brutal, Night Sector, X, and I Love Fat Chicks in the lobby for the New Jersey Noobs. Cheese, Kenny T, and Q alongside of me up here in the booth. That is the telltale sign that I think everybody's ready to rock and roll as we start to get towards the start of this matchup. Yeah, X confirmed to be a starter for the Noobs. I Love Fat Chicks on the ice as well, looking to play their third game here this season. And it looks like Night Sector is going to be the third starter for the Noobs. Brutal electing to sit on the bench, the captain of the Noobs. Not going to be on the ice for the drop of this puck. But we got 6 in the lobby. We got 7 in the lobby. 8 if you count me. And yeah, once they're ready to rock, Kenny T's the leader of the lobby. So once we're ready to rock, I'll try to keep an eye on him when he pushes go. But yeah, Brutal says that X ended up benching him. So we know who wears the pants in that relationship. But Noobs, Spinners, gonna be a tight one. In the previous 5, you know, it looks like the trend goes one way rather than the other, but they didn't play the same opponents. The only member that they have in common against one another, the Pittsburgh Spinners having the win over the Orbit, where the Noobs did not. But yeah, I think it's a toss-up. I have no idea. I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I sure would not be betting on this one. Man, at Pittsburgh Spinners not winning any games that they're not supposed to. Ontario Outliers, Edmonton Beauties, some of the choice cuts to go up into the Pro Division at the end of this season alongside the New Jersey Noobs. I think the SPL experts are saying the Pittsburgh Spinners take the loss on this one, but I think otherwise. I think the Spinners might have this in the bag. I think they might be able to shut them down whenever it comes to that offensive cycle that the Noobs are known for. But we're ready to rock. We're ready to roll. We're taking it down to the ice for 15 minutes of Slapshot between the New Jersey Noobs on the right side, on the left side. I forgot to tell them which side to go on. I'm going to have to try to fix this on the fly. But the puck's dropped. The game's on. Spinners defending right. New Jersey Noobs attacking to the right. But I'll try to get this fixed up as fast as I possibly can. I have no promises. This took me multiple hours to get rocking earlier today. And yeah, this is why casters host the lobbies normally. A big shot by Night Sector. We got ourselves the first goal of the match. A huge rocket from the point. And not an easy one to save as that one trickles the twine. We'll get this one going. New Jersey Noobs lead at 1-0 here in the first. Nice shot by Night Sector. We got ourselves a 2-0 ball game. I don't have the goal horns turned on right now because I'm smashing through my keyboard like it's the door of some guy that owes me money. Like it's not a pleasant experience for my keyboard, I'm sure of it, but it must be done, and I think we're ready to go at least for this slide. I'll try to get through the intermission and etc. while we pick up some loose dice. And Night Sector with a hat trick early on in this game. Can he be stopped? Can the man be tamed? An onslaught of offense coming right from one man. Night Sector coming to town, making sure that the Spinners know it. Cheese, top side looking for Q, back in the defensive end, passing that one back over to Cheese, scoops this one near side. X getting a touch on this one, trying to get this one out of the blue line as this one sends this one back to the defensive end. Fat Chicks sent out. Cheese controlled down off to X. X here for the New Jersey Noobs, looking to take this one out and around town. Night Sector looking to dangle topside. That one's chopped out by Q. A lengthy pass, no one there with a connection. Cheese gets the dump in, finds his way over to Q. Q with a cross ice pass, not able to catch Kenny T in stride. This one's brought down low. Night sector here with a forehand opportunity. Just going to dump that one in. Cheese into the corner. Forehand pass off to Q. Q off the backhand dumps this one down. If I say dumps down one more time, I'm gonna scream. NET off. I love Fat Chicks. Goes off the Cheese down the near side. Chicks driving, looking for the shot lane, not able to find anything easily. As the spinners box her out down the near side, finds his way out to X. X off the forehand, sent back over to Night Sector. Night Sector pressurized by Kenny T. Gonna scoop that one off the forehand. Night Sector trying to break free, but Q shutting the door on the way through. Fat Chicks in the offensive zone, looking towards the top side. Nice shot and a better goal. Night Sector for his 4th time. Finding the back of the twine pretty easily. Right from the point. And a sure shot off the back end. Squeaks through the defense. And we got ourselves a 4-0 ball game. 4 shots, 4 goals. New Jersey Noobs getting it done on offense. X down in the offensive zone. Looks towards the top side. Kenny T trying to break free. Bank pass out to Night Sector. Night Sector here with it now. Looking to take that one back. And Kenny T finds the goal for the Pittsburgh Spinners here first for the home team. 1-4. Pittsburgh Spinners looking to take this one back. Take the bull by the horns right now. Here's Night Sector with it now. Looks to take this one towards the top side of the ice. Off the backhand from the red line. A good shot from the point as that one comes down to X. X with a nice drive. He shoots, he scores, and it's 5-1 for the New Jersey Noobs. This first period has been shots and goals. Not a whole lot of saves to be made. Yeah, New Jersey Noobs, 7 shots, 5 goals. 3 minutes into this first period of action, goals galore. Man, the frame rate is just atrocious. I don't know what's going on. Maybe if I drop the frame, or if I drop the quality of the stream, but that just seems like a consolation prize to me. OBS is not listening to my bitrate. It's just uncapped. A big shot by Night Sector and another long shot of a goal. 6-1 with a 5-point gap. Night Sector from his own blue line with a shot on target. Undeterred. Back on the defensive side of the Spinners. And this one might be getting called early. 5 goals the difference. The Spinners at a loss for wear right now. All right, I think that setting might help it out. I don't know. We're going to wait and find out. I love Fat Chicks. Down the near side, scoops this one out to the far side boards. Trying to get this one over to Q. Q here off the forehand. Goes off to Night Sector. Q for the Spinners. Night Sector for the Noobs. Sent off by Kenny T down to the near side. Cheese there pinches that one back out to the top side. Here's Night Sector with the scoop down to the near side. Fat Chicks off the forehand. Sent over to X. X with a shot. Goes into the far side corner. Kenny T off the backhand, slings this one out to Cheese. Cheese with a backhand shot, stopped by Fat Chicks. This is pretty bad. This is not great. I'm not a huge fan of what's happening here tonight. My internet connection just not having a great time. Q off the far side for the Spinners, popped out to the point, finding his way to Kenny T with a forehand shot, not able to get that one on target. Nice shot by Q, and we got ourselves a second goal for Pittsburgh. 30 seconds remain in the first. Kenny T making chances happen down low, and that one goes off the stick of Night Sector and into his own cage. 4 points the gap with 30 left here in the first. Fat Chicks in the offensive end goes off Q back to Night Sector. Night Sector dancing. Top side goes off the stick of Kenny T back over to Night Sector. Q knocks it loose. Kenny T off the back end, sends that one back into his own defensive end. Fat Chicks breaks this one down the near side to X with a nice shot attempt, but did not get that released. Night Sector chops it in. Cheese off the backhand finds Kenny T. And that is going to do it for the first period of action. I hope this screen works. 6-2 is our score. Pittsburgh down to New Jersey. Hey, look at that. I did it right. Yeah, shots 9-3. New Jersey Noobs doing a lot of offensive work there in that period. Pittsburgh Spinners saving 3 of the 9 shots, but the tale of the season so far is if you let up 10 goals, you don't win the game. But we'll see if the Pittsburgh Spinners can bring this one back. The second period is a time for new beginnings as they look to get this one ready to go here sooner rather than later. I think the lineups are going to stay the same. They are. So once all 6 parties are ready to rock, we'll get this one back on the ice. All right, we're going to get this one back on the ice. Everybody's ready to rock. Everybody's ready to roll here in the second. Pucks drop. The game's on. Night Sector taking charge off the bat, finding its way out to the far side, perhaps. This one pops it loose. He with a shot attempt, not able to get that one through the traffic. Battle behind the cage, brought out to Fat Chicks. Fat Chicks here on the defensive end for the New Jersey Noobs, looking to bring this one downtown. Going all the way over to X. X here off the forehand with a chip, goes off. Cheese back over to Fat Chicks. Fat Chicks top side, goes past Night Sector over to Q. Q trying to battle for this one for the Pittsburgh Spinners, retreating this one back to his own defensive end. Scooped out to the far side boards, chopped out to Kenny T, and then Fat Chicks will send this one around the boards. Cheese for the Spinners, top side out to Q. Q off the forehand, retreats back defensively. Q in his corner. Down to the near side, looking for the pass to Cheese. Off the back end, hits Night Sector along the way. Night Sector clogs it up to the neutral zone. Q retreats back to his own defensive end. Fat Chicks in the corner, turning this one away from the Spinners. Q getting this one back in his own back pocket. Far side, goes out to the point. X with a shot. Cheese with the block, goes off the Night Sector and wide off the near side. Here's Night Sector with it now. Scooped out to the far side boards. Fat Chicks down to the near, finding his way over to X. X with a shot, goes off Cheese over to Night Sector. Chips this one back along the boards over to X out at the near side slot. Looking to spin this one down the near side. Here's Fat Chicks off Q. X getting a hand on that one. Jumps this one into the offensive end. One man back is Cheese waiting for it. Cheese to the far side, goes past the bodies, and he's going to dump this one into the offensive end. Fat Chicks off the Night Sector. Night Sector shoots, scores, and out goes the hats for the second time tonight for the man in blue. Night Sector with 6 on the evening. Just lighting up the goal light like it's a Christmas tree. 5 points the difference. 7-2 is our score here in the second. We're not even halfway done with this matchup. Fat Chicks with a shot. Fat Chicks with a goal. And it's 8-2 in Pittsburgh. What a shot opportunity off the far side. Nobody back to play defense. And the difference is now 6. Night Sector looking down towards the near side of the ice. Or 3:09 on the second period clock. Q chipping this one out, goes off X, off Fat Chicks, top side out to Q. Q back in the defensive end for the Spinners, just trying to get a little bit of a retaliation on this drive. Long distance shot goes off Night Sector and finding its way back over to X. X top side looking for Fat Chicks on the far side. That one's going to get sent down to the near. NET going to dump this one out, finding its way back to X. X here with 2:45 on the second period clock, finding its way out to the neutral zone. Night Sector here off the back end with a shot, goes off Cheese. Here's Q with it now. Off the near side, goes off Night Sector. Night Sector shooting, goes off the end glass, finding his way off of Kenny T. Fat Chicks getting the step on the Spinners. Kenny T back in the back pedal, finding his way over to Q. Q in the corner. Night Sector trying to peel this one away like it's a banana off the boards, finding his way off Fat Chicks, off Night Sector. He's going to throw that one to the far side. Kenny T, Fat Chicks stolen. Back in, forehand, a big dangle, and Kenny T able to jam his stick at the end of the shot attempt. Kenny T down in the corner for the Spinners, dumps this one out. X controlling it in the neutral zone. He's going to get stopped by Kenny T. Kenny T dumps it out, goes off X into the far side corner. X to Night Sector. Night Sector to the near side. Up against Center Avenue. Q able to chop that one out to the neutral, maybe to the far side boards. Keeps this one offensive minded for the Spinners. Kenny T in the neutral zone dumps this one down, finding his way over to X. Cheese out in front, finds Q, shoots, scores, and we got ourselves a Pittsburgh goal here late in the second. With a minute 42 remaining in the period of action, X thought he had to dump out lane. Cheese had other plans, and the Spinners are back within 5. X in the defensive end with a forehand shot, hits the post scan. Nice save by Cheese back on the defensive end, as this one comes out to the far side and into the Noobs territory. Night Sector. Finding its way off Night Sector in the corner, out to the point. X here with an opportunity, goes off Kenny T. He's going to throw this one offensively. He's going to dump it into the Noobs territory. Fat Chicks, near side, lengthy pass over to X. X with a shot, hits the side of the cage, and that one remains wide. Here's Q with it now. Down the near side, goes off Cheese, goes off X, off that stick of Q over to Cheese. Cheese with a shot into the crease and out the other side into the corner. So that one trickles wide of the opportunity. We still remain 8-3 here in the second. Night Sector off Kenny T. Kenny T out to the point. Q holds, looking for the shot lane, not able to find it through X. Here's Kenny T with a shot of his own. Cheese with a couple spinoramas, trying to get this one out to Q. Q with a shuffleboard shot, not able to curl that one into the cage. Cheese dangles, nice save by Night Sector. Puck comes loose to the far side boards. Fat Chicks over to Night Sector. Night Sector back for the New Jersey Noobs. Looks to take the advantage of this one off the near side boards. The bank pass out to X. X leaves it for Cheese. Cheese will bank this one back into his own end boards. Cheese off the forehand. Fat Chicks in the corner, trying to break this one free. Goes off X, off Kenny T with 10 seconds remaining. Here's Q with it now. That one sent down to the near side. Cheese with a bank pass, 4 seconds remaining. Fat Chicks almost able to capitalize on it. X here with a shot. That's turned away, and that's the end of the second. Pittsburgh Spinners down to the New Jersey Noobs, 8-3 at the end of 2. The the Pittsburgh Spinners leaving the lobby. I think they might have crashed out of it. Brutal's now the captain of the lobby. They come back. We'll see what happens. I'll try to keep an eye on the dropped frames and see if things trying to smoothen out or if they won't. I don't really know what's going on, but we got the same 6 on the ice. No, Brutal coming in. X gonna sit on the bench for the New Jersey Noobs. It'll be interesting to see how this new dynamic comes down to the ice. Maybe Pittsburgh Spinners will pull this one back. Maybe they won't. The substitution might come in play. Who's to say? 5 points are the gap. Possession time in favor of the New Jersey Noobs. I expected the Spinners to have that stat, actually. But, yeah, passing game, phenomenal stuff. Over 70, over 80, I think it's 80 even passes from both teams so far here tonight. New Jersey Noobs have the better neutral zone presence whenever it comes to both sides of the ice. But, yeah, we're just waiting on Cheese to ready up, and we'll be back down on the ice before you know it. Cheese is ready to rock. So are the other 5. So once Brutal realizes he's the leader of the lobby, we'll take it back down center ice for this third and final period of the Lag Bowl. Alrighty, we're down on the ice. 5 more minutes of slap shot between the Noobs defending left, Pittsburgh Spinners defending right. The puck's dropped, the game's on, and the final chapter is underway. Fat Chicks back in the defensive end, looks down towards the near side of the ice, finding only Q. Q with a shot attempt wide of the cage. Here's Night Sector, forehand, out to Fat Chicks. Fat Chicks holds, dangles, shoots, he scores, and it's another goal for the New Jersey Noobs, 9-3, and an encapsulated 6-goal difference for the boys in blue. Fat Chicks steals, shoots, scores, and this one might be getting called early. We're 3 goals away from the mercy roll. Pittsburgh Spinners are not dead yet, but Fat Chicks with a hat trick, cementing their legacy on the ice here tonight. 7 goals the gap, 4 minutes, 33 seconds remain in regulation. Will the Spinners bring a comeback out of the back pocket, or will we be going home early? Who's to say? What time itself? I think Kenny C's got a couple opportunities. We'll just have to see if the passing game tightens up. That offensive back check comes in clutch. Good touch there by Cheese. Kenny T out the point. Brings this one topside out to Q. Q trying to get a hold of this one. Fat Chick's getting a touch over towards the near side. Kenny T meets Brutal back in the defensive end of the Spinners territory. Kenny T breaks free backhand. Gets off of Fat Chicks. Fat Chicks will throw this one offensively into the end wall. Kenny T goes off Brutal. Brutal here with possession. Off the backhand. Looking for the shot lane. Not able to find it. As Cheese defends that one and keeps the net. NET controlling that blocked shot into the corner. Fat Chicks to the point. Night Sector with a shot attempt. Cheese there to meet and greet that one out at the defensive blue line for Pittsburgh. Night Sector holding it, shooting, going off Kenny T. Kenny T gonna get his own dump in as he looks to pull this one off the backhand over to Cheese. Cheese tosses that one into the offensive corner. Kenny T with a whip to the top side, not able to get it through cleanly on the first try. Night Sector here with it now, looking towards the top side of the ice. Q making sure to clog up the passing lane. Cheese with a shot, goes off the end wall, fighting his way over to Fat Chicks. NET making sure to keep him forced out to the far side. Here's Night Sector with it now. Night Sector off the backhand, not able to get that one broken free. Cheese and Q able to force this turnover on the offensive end for Pittsburgh. The board just gave it back to Cheese. Top side looking for Q. Q in the corner. Out to the point. Kenny T knocks it down to the near side and into no man's land. We're about halfway over here in this third period of action. Pittsburgh Spinners. Not a whole lot to talk about. Q dumps it in. Brutal. Knocked off the boards over to Q. Q with a backhand shot, goes off Cheese. Here's Night Sector with the possession for the Noobs. Bank pass out to Brutal. Brutal pulls, shoots, not able to get that one through to Kenny T. I think that was a pass intended for Fat Chicks, my bad. That was not a shot attempted. Q. Kenny T. Down to Cheese. Cheese off the forehand, throws it along the end glass, finding his way into the far side corner. Q and Brutal meet each other in the far side boards. That one scooped out neutral zone, then defensive end into New Jersey. Night Sector dangles topside, gets that one through the traffic, goes off Brutal down to the near side. Getting a hand, Brutal shoots, he scores into the top right corner, and we have ourselves an 11-3 game. New Jersey Noobs showing up in a big way here tonight and said we deserve a promotional spot. We're going to take it with force. They've done just that so far here in the third. And Cheese with an answer. 4 for Pittsburgh, 11 for New Jersey. And they're back in the saddle. A good shot attempt off the 50-50 between Cheese and Night Sector. And Cheese comes out the victor in that one. .156 remains here in the third period of action. Night Sector looking for Brutal on the offensive side. Q disrupting that one. Night Sector off the boards. Brutal with a shot, goes off the end wall, finding his way off Fat Chicks, off of Cheese, and he's going to dump this one into the Noobs territory. Brutal, first man back, finding this one into his own back pocket, goes top side, looking to get this one through the opposition. Here's Q in the offensive zone. Q, backhand, forehand, trying to get past Brutal, but not able to as he sends this one neutral zone. Kenny T with a backhand shot attempt. Fat Chicks breaking loose. Out to the point. Night Sector shoots, nice save by Cheese. Here's Fat Chicks with it now. Going off Cheese. Cheese to the top side. Then to the near. Looking for a passing lane. Not a whole lot to work with. A shot down center avenue. Nobody home. Here's Brutal. Dumps this one out. Goes off. I love Fat Chicks. Looking to take this one down the near side. Brutal. Pulling this one away with 60 on the clock. Cheese. Top side. Finds Q. Q with a forehand opportunity. Finds Cheese back down to the near side. A little toe drag. The end result is not a goal. NET looks towards Cheese, but not able to hit him on the first try. The bank pass goes over to Night Sector. He's going to dump this one down into the Pittsburgh zone. Kenny T with the bank pass goes through Night Sector, goes through Cheese, and into the New Jersey area. NET back for Pittsburgh, looking to bring this one out around. I love Fat Chicks. Down to Night Sector, out of his reach, over to Q. Q with a shot attempt. That one goes wide of the cage. Brutal pulls it away, finds Night Sector. Night Sector here with 23 on the clock here in the third period of action. NET steals it, shoots, he hits the post, and that one rings wide off the far side. Q from the backhand. It's Fat Chicks, and that one is going to go out the far side. I think we've seen enough with 10 seconds remaining. 11-4 is the score. New Jersey has said all they really need to here tonight. And they're looking forward to the rest of the season. Final score, 11-4. New Jersey doing a lot down there on the ice. And what a performance from them, offensively and defensively. Almost 40 takeaways for the New Jersey Noobs. Their stick-checking game was great. The passing game was immense from both sides of the ice. But possession time, the shot totals, really tell it all. Spinners, even if they scored every shot they had, they would have still been down by 5. But that's a tale of the night. Night Sector with 6 goals. Fat Chicks with 3. X with 1. Brutal also with a goal for the New Jersey Noobs. Another point to send out. Night Sector had 10 of the 16 shots for the New Jersey Noobs. Of course, Kenny T, Cheese both having 1 goal, and Q having 2 goals on his 3 shots. Good stuff from both sides of the ice, but we'll press on. Coming up next on the SPL Network, we got 3 pro matches coming up soon. Pittsburgh Vipers, Los Angeles Comets here at 8:30. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here in a few minutes. Alrighty, we're back in the hot seat here on the SPL network. It's 8:30. We're ready for the drop of the puck. Pittsburgh Vipers in the lobby. Bill, Christian, FF, Eli, and Henry all ready to rock, ready to roll. Taking a look at the rosters between the two teams. We got some good ones down there on the ice. Laftrek, Jabu, and Logic, the starting three for the Los Angeles Comets this season. K-Spire electing to transfer captaincy over to Laftrek and let him deal with the captaincy rules this season rather than him. K-Spire taking a break from Slapshot, and I'm sure he'll be back sooner rather than later. But that much to detail later on in the season. Comets, Vipers, two teams with a very interesting previous five from both sides of the ice. Vipers, 3 wins straight. Comets, 4 losses straight. Maybe the tides will turn here tonight. Maybe they won't. Milk, Henry, and Christian FF, I think, are the starting 3 for the Pittsburgh Vipers. Jabu, Laftrek, Logic, starting 3 for the Comets. We don't have a lot of time for a pregame, so that's the rush. Taking a look at the standings as they are currently. Don't know why that's showing. That's not at all the stinger that it was set to be. Pittsburgh Vipers, first place, 3 games played, all 3 of those games being wins. And Los Angeles Comets looking for the first win here tonight. 4 games played, one of those being an overtime loss. That's why they have the 1 standalone point. But the Battle of the Snakes coming up next after this one here at 9 o'clock. Pittsburgh Vipers, Colorado Cobras. The battle for first place will take place. Don't know how that'll turn out, but if it does come out for the Colorado Cobras, they will have a tied record with the Pittsburgh Vipers, and because of the tiebreaker and how that is handled, the head-to-head goes in favor of the Cobras. But everybody's ready to rock. Everybody's ready to roll. We're going to take it down to the ice for 15 minutes of slap shot between the Vipers on the right and the Comets on the left. The puck is dropped, the game is on, and we're rocking. Logic going off to the top side. Jabu here trying to drive on Milk here with a couple of stick checks of his own. Here's Laftrek finding his way top side. Christian FF trying to pull this one out and away. The stick checking coming out massively here in this game as Laftrek will take this one back defensively. Finds his way over to Logic. Logic fumbles that one, finding his way out into his own paint. As he breaks this one down the near side, Laftrek goes off Henry. Henry here trying to take this one top side. Christian out to Henry. Henry looking for the shot, not able to dime it past the solid object that was Laftrek. Laftrek fanned off to the near side, not able to hit Logic in stride. As Henry's back on the defensive end, they'll take their time with the puck. Pittsburgh Vipers, the way that they base their entire game around is just keeping the triangle formed, making sure your passing lanes are open, and they just cycle the puck better than I've seen most slapshot teams do. If the Comets can shut down that cycle gap, they'll have a great game. We're a minute into it. Logic there looking for the first shot of the night, but that one's going to be pinched away by Henry. Shot down low by Logic, finding only the hands of Christian. Taking a look at the previous shots against per game. Pittsburgh Vipers doing their best work out there on the ice. They played 3 games. Each of those games, they've averaged out to only letting their opponent shoot 7 times during regulation. On the flip side of the coin, Los Angeles letting up 15 shots per game. It's going to come down to who can play the better defense out there on the ice. Will it be the Vipers? Will it be the Comets? Comets have a little bit of room to improve. Here's Logic. Top side goes off Christian. Laftrek breaks down to the near side, and a good forehand shot attempt, but that one's blocked by Christian. Milk here trying to drive this one out to the defensive point for Pittsburgh. That'll be knocked into the corner. We're almost halfway through this first period of action, and not a shot to have told so far. Nice save there by Logic, and this one's going to come back out for the Pittsburgh, or the Los Angeles Comets. Henry finding his way back over to Milk. Milk here with it now. He's going to wait his time. He's going to snowman it. He's going to wait for the opponent to make him force his hand. Here's Milk with a little spinorama to the top side off the back end. Fed out to Christian. Christian holds, shoots. We saw all 3 frames of that shot. And Logic there getting every piece of it. Man, anyone know when the color mod's coming back? It's probably not coming back, to answer your question. Too much work to upkeep it. And I don't know how to code my own. So, there's that. Christian with a shot, Christian with a goal, and the Pittsburgh Vipers to an early lead. A good feed. Christian left alone at the point. He's going to beat you 9 times out of 10 whenever you leave him there. 2 minutes, 27 remaining. Here in the first. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh. Christian dangling. Takes this one down to the near side corner. Logic here with it now. Looks towards the top side of the ice. The forehand shovel, good shot, a big goal, and we got ourselves a tie ball game. Los Angeles, the first shot's a good one. And Logic just taking it down right from the red line, rips the net a new hole. And it's tied up here in Pittsburgh. Big shot, big goal. Milk coming to town, making sure his presence is known on the ice. 2:06 remains here in the first, and one of the quickest answers to a goal that we've ever seen here in SPL with a big shot from the point. It's 2-1 here for the Vipers. Laugh track towards the top side, off the backhand, dumps this one down and in. Here's Henry with it now. Henry with a cross-grain pass goes over to Christian. Christian back in the defensive end. Looks down towards the near side. Logic with a few stick checks. Breaking this one down low. Christian FF getting a hold of this one. Logic from the backhand. Laugh track goes off Milk. Milk going down to the near side. Logic passes this one back neutral zone. Finding his way off Henry. Shoots, scores, rips that one. A ticket to Flavortown. 3-1. Pittsburgh coming away with the lead in a big way. Henry making sure to take this one stride for stride here in the first. It's a 2-goal difference. Pittsburgh liking every step of it. Laugh track from the backhand shovels that one offensively. Finds its way over to Milk. Milk off the body. Jabu with a shot. Jabu with a goal. It's 2-3. Los Angeles keeping pace with this slugfest. That is the onslaught of offense on the ice. Milk tried to get back in time, but the turnover was too great. And the meal was served up on a silver platter. 1:17 remains in the first. 1 goal is the difference. Henry looks towards the top side of the ice, maybe to the near. Laugh track just not making the first move. Did not want to be the first to make the mistake. Milk shot hits the side of the cage, and that one's turned away. Milk backhand out in front. Henry slapped with a stick, but almost able to get that shot released back on target. Milk with a hit off the end of the cage, goes off Laugh track into the corner. Laugh track trying to smother the flame of that offensive talent. Finding the puck back to Henry. Henry to Milk. Milk control. Shoots. Saved by Laugh track once, twice. Breaking out. Shoots. Scores. And Laugh track able to tie us up here before this first period comes to a close. What an offensive opportunity. The double block out of the point. Coming away with an offensive capability shot like that. He doesn't miss often. And in this case, he didn't either. 3 shots, 3 goals. Comet shooting 1,000 right now. Christian FF looks towards the top side of the ice for a little bit of open leeway. Laugh track will dump this one into the corner. Here's Henry. Henry off the far side finds Christian. Christian shooting off to the near side corner. Henry trying to get a hand on this one. Jabu here off the trickle, finding its way over to Logic again. Here's Logic with it now. Forehand shot saved by Henry. Christian dangling, finds Milk towards the top side. Logic getting a chip back over off of Christian. Logic, Milk, Laugh track, Jabu goes off Milk. Milk here, trying to get that one off the forehand, but that will send this one into the second period. We got ourselves a 3-3 ball game. So to elaborate on the color mod thing, there is one out there, Cow Army 33, I think, maintains it, but it does not have the things that I need in a color mod, so I don't use it. That's the reason there. I'll get more into that between the games, but that's the main gist of it. Big stuff coming out there. Neutral zone taking a turn for the Los Angeles Comets. They've really pulled themselves together here, and they're going to continue that into the second period of action. But yeah, we're taking it back down to the ice for the second period. Los Angeles Comets defending left, Pittsburgh Vipers on the right, and we'll see how this one plays out. Laugh track sent back over to Logic. Logic in the corner, looking to break this one down the near side boards. Henry, Christian trying to get a hold of this one. Here's Henry back to the defensive end with a backhand scoop, finding Christian. That one shot into the corner. Jabu back for the Comets, look down to the near side. Logic from the boards, peels this one out to the far side, finding his way over to Jabu. Jabu looking to control this one down to Disco Town, but Henry not able to elect any admission to that party. Jabu back in the defensive side, looks for Logic, but that one's out of his reach. Milk trying to collapse on him down in the corner. 4:20 remains, 3-3 is our score. Logic with a pass intercepted. Christian with a shot. Logic with a big block there off the Chrome Dome. Logic breaking free off the board, stumps this one down and in, gives his boy some time to breathe. Christian to the topside boards with a little bit of a frame rate of, a hamster. Henry in the slot, shooting, not able to get the shot released, actually. Logic getting that stick in there in time, and we remain the same with the scoreboard. Logic dumps this one down. Milk, the last man back for the boys in red, able to scoop that one topside. Henry to Milk. Milk here off the backhand, hitting the bean to puck over to Henry. Henry down to Jabu. Christian collapsing on it, but not able to take that one and get swifty with it. Henry, top side. Takes it through the neutral zone, cuts it through the crease. A big shot, a big goal, and Milk, the beneficiary of that offensive prowess. Henry with a beautiful dime. Milk off the dome of Jabu, back in the crease. What an onslaught of offense. Pittsburgh Vipers get it done. Comets need to take more shots. They've only got 3 registered this game. All 3 of them have been goals. Jabu looking to get one on target, but that one's blocked away by Christian. Logic dancing, going off Henry, back over to Jabu. Jabu down to the near side, finding his way off to laugh track. Jabu back on the defensive side, looking to break this one down and in. Not sure entirely why my internet is not happy today, but yeah, I have no idea. I've diagnosed it 17 times today alone, and it's been fine up until this hour. Henry back in the defensive end. I don't know if it's something to do with a Windows update. I haven't checked that entirely, but Christian able to take that one down amidst my mindless rambling and my incoherent thoughts. Christian down in the slot, getting to work here in the second. It's 5-3, Pittsburgh in the lead. Milk with a dangle off the far side. Christian scooped out to the point. Here's Henry with it now. I don't think it's a driver thing. I updated all my drivers 3 days ago. Big shot from the post. What a shot. Sizzles that one like it's bacon. Man, laugh track with a laser beam. And Logic to clean up the loose pieces. It's 4-5 Los Angeles. Not done yet. Wow, what a shot. Almost an answer there by Milk, but that one goes off the side of the cage. Here's Logic with it now. Towards the top side of the ice with a pinch out to the point. Going off Milk down to the near side. Henry back defensively with a bank pass to himself. Goes off laugh track to the near side boards. Looking to scoop this one out and in. Here's Milk. Christian to the top side, a bank pass out to Henry. Henry dangles, stopped by Logic. Logic towards the top side, trying to get this one through. Henry goes off Jabu. Jabu here with the back pass over to Logic. Logic fakes out Milk, gets a step on him, trying to get past Christian. Not able to do it so successfully, and Christian with a hat trick here tonight makes it 6-4 in Pittsburgh. Beneficiary there. Big chance there on the defense. Logic's ego might have gotten the better side of him on that play. We got ourselves a 2-point gap back in the lead for the Pittsburgh Vipers. Henry shoots, Henry scores, and another goal for the Pittsburgh Vipers. 7-4 in a massive way. A 3-goal lead coming out for the boys in red. It can't get much better than this. Henry looking down to the near side, scoops this one out. Logic back on the defensive side, looking to take this one towards the top side of the ice. The shots against for both of these teams is a little staggering. Los Angeles second most shots against this season out of any pro team. Pittsburgh last place, or first place technically, on the better side of that bracket. But it's really coming to show down there on the ice here tonight. 4 shots to 11. Pittsburgh really getting their offensive wheels churning. And I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. 1 minute remains here in the second period of action. Big pass there to Christian. Goes off Logic. Taking this one down to the near side. Here's Jabu with a pass out. Goes off Laugh Track. Laugh Track trying to take this one out for a ride around town. She's looking to bring this one out down in the corner. Laugh Track. Jabu. Jabu on the defensive end. Henry just clogging it up on the board. She's looking to pass that one back to Milk. Milk almost able to panhandle that one out of the defensive end. Laugh Track stealing. Christian has otherwise to say physically. Henry trying to drive his way out. A little slow-mo there from the lag, helping us out, seeing what happened. Henry topside, Milk pole shoots. Nice save there by Jabu. Henry off to the slot, finding his way down low along the end wall. Christian trying to get this wraparound attempt, but Logic with a sling of the wrist, able to knock him off the puck. Henry with 10 on the clock. A pass goes off. Logic there with control. Chipped over to Jabu. Jabu from the forehand gets a slap against Henry. And that will do it, as that one's not neutral zone. That's the buzzer. 2-7. Comets lead the Vipers. Or the Vipers lead the Comets. Man, I've got my numbers mixed up. But the Vipers out there on the ice, 14 shots out of the 10 minutes they've played. And really the telltale sign of tonight. But we're back down on the ice for this third and final period of action. Comets left, Pittsburgh right. The victor will be named at the end of this period. Jabu on the offensive side finds Laftrack. Laftrack off the backhand, dimes this one down to the near side boards. Jabu with the pinch back over to Logic. Logic off the pass, finds Laftrack with a shot, goes off the side of the cage. Finding his way out to the far side boards. Logic trying to get a hold of this one for the Comets, finding his way back over to Jabu. Jabu with a backhand attempt, just wide of the cage. Milk off the near side, goes off Christian. Milk here with it yet again. Laftrack trying to make his day a little bit more difficult as he sends this one back to the defensive end. Laftrack just looking to find some peace and quiet back on the defensive cycle. Jabu, backhand shooting, hits the side of the cage. Jabu in the offensive end looks for a pass back out to the point, perhaps. None apparent, so he keeps this one down low. Pass out to Laftrack, shoots, hits the post, he finds a way to get it out. Christian back in time to save the day. Make sure we have it, all of us have a Merry Christmas. Jabu, Christian, down in the corner. Looking to bring this one top side, maybe down to the near. Christian FF here with it now. Christian, top side, goes off Logic. Logic off the backhand, trying to drive in, going off Christian, going off Jabu into the corner. Here's Henry with it now. Henry with a dime downtown, finds Christian, he shoots, he scores, and the Pittsburgh Vipers with another goal here tonight, making it 8-4 against the Comets. Pittsburgh Vipers making sure everybody knows why they're the undefeated team. Seeing that case in point with every shot on target for the boys in red here tonight. Logic, top side to Jabu. Jabu, down low for the Comets. They're not done yet. They still got plenty of time left in this third period of action. Comets, known for their never giving up spirit down on the ice. These three players have never played with each other prior to this season. So the longer this season goes on, it's only going to benefit the Los Angeles Comets as they all kind of find their roles down on the ice. Big shot by Logic, better save by Henry. Henry trying to take this one off the far side post as this one's brought down low. Wow, the frame rate is dying. The ping, not happy right now. Christian jumps that one offensively, finding his way off Logic. The swing of the sticks, I think we're back live. Logic, Henry, down low. Here's Jabu. Christian with a nice shot. Logic there with the better save. Christian with a shot on the cage, not able to find its way through with fruition. Laftrack shoots, he scores with an empty net back at his back end. 5-8, Logic. Just watching it all happen back on the defensive side. Laftrack flips it like a pancake. 3 goals the gap now here in the period number 3. Christian off the tip of the stick of Logic, finding his way off Milk over to Christian. Christian here at the far side point, breaking down neutral zone. So he gets that backhand pass over to Henry. Henry here off the forehand backhand. The dangle out to the top side boards, look for the wraparound. Jabu off the far side boards. Milk not able to score. Jabu with a stack of the pads, able to keep that shot from coming to be. Big pass off Henry. Henry off the backhand finds Christian. Christian off the far side boards down low to Milk and goes off the tip of the stick of Logic over to Jabu. Jabu trying to break free of Christian's shackles. Christian dangles through the opposition beautifully. A big shot. Logic there catches it on the top of the stick. Christian not done yet. Runs the gauntlet and he pays for it. $1.50 at the dollar store. Christian FF getting through each and every Comet player to score that goal. And what a magnificent display of talent down on the ice. 5-9 is our score. Vipers take the lead by 4. Henry shoots, he scores, and it's a 10-5 game. Out goes the hats for the boy. And the difference has grown to 5. Pittsburgh's offense has just been untamed this game. 1:40 remains here in the third. Will we be calling it early? A lot of goals have to happen for that to become a reality. Milk trying to make it so, but not able to find that at the end of the rainbow. Christian, topside to Henry, big shot, nice save by Laftrack. Christian FF out to Henry. Henry off the backhand, sends that one topside and wide of the cage. Here's Logic with it now. To the top side, Christian FF trying to get his stick in the doorstep. Logic over to Jabu defensively. Finding a forehand pass out of the zone. Henry trying to get back in time, a better save there. It's had a chance, but it was snuffed out at the last possible second. Here's Henry. Off logic. Christian scooping that one away. Christian down in the corner. 50 on the clock. Henry pulls it away, goes back out to the neutral zone. Jabu gonna dump this one in for the Comets. Logic, laugh track, into the corner. Here's Milk. Milk off the forehand, finds Henry. Henry back over to Milk. Milk down the near side, finds Christian in the zone. No, Logic gets this one back, neutral zone. Logic breaks free off the forehand, keeps it in the corner. Henry, the last man back, played that perfectly. Going off Logic, going off Milk. Milk off the backhand, dumps this one down and in. Here's laugh track back on the defensive side for the Los Angeles Comets. Looking to make the most of this opportunity. Milk goes off Logic. Logic trying to break this one off the far side boards. Henry collapsing on him. Jabu with a shot attempt. It goes off Henry. Christian FF getting a hold of that one as well. Logic dancing, not able to score, and that is the end of the ball game. Pittsburgh Vipers taking this one away 10-5 over the Comets. What a display of talent down there on the ice. The Pittsburgh Vipers showing what they do best as we progress our way forward through the night. Takeaway game, pretty even. Passing game, pretty even as well. But the possession game, 30 second difference, 25-second difference. Not exactly a math major, that's for sure. But Comets played great defensively. 12 saves on the night for them. Taking a look at the individual stats down there in the defensive column. Logic, 10 saves out of the 12. A magnificent display of defense. But Christian, 11 shots, 5 goals, player of the match. What a game he had here tonight. 1 minute, 7 seconds with the puck uncontested on his stick. Really coming out in a big way for the Vipers. Christian FF trying to get to the 3 stars column here this week. And he's making a real case for it. Scoring 5 out of the 10 for the Vipers here tonight. Man, we got another Vipers game coming up here and now. Comets gonna be taking a seat for the rest of the night. But we got more here coming up on the SPL Network. Thank you for tuning in to whatever this is. Taking a look at the slideshow as the night progresses. But coming up next, Cobras, Comets. Gonna be a good one. Not gonna want to miss it. Hopefully my internet holds up before I put it to bed. But that much and more here on the SPL Network. We'll be right back after the break. Alrighty, we're about 5 minutes away from the drop of the puck of our next matchup here. The Colorado Cobras, Pittsburgh Vipers, the Battle of the Snakes. It's going to be a great one here on the SPL Network. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Darth. It's going to be a wild ride here tonight. Let's take a look at the pro standings, and we'll get more into the thickness of the plot. Pittsburgh Vipers, 3 games played, 3 wins, nothing to show for a loss column, winning their 4th game here tonight against the Comets here previously. They've got themselves first place dead knotted without any contestants. Colorado Cobras, 1 game down. These are not the most up-to-date standings, as the games have not been put in yet. This was prior to the broadcast starting here today. But Vipers, Cobras, right as of the beginning of the day, they were tied with 6 points. Vipers previously getting that win. We saw it happen firsthand, and yeah, Colorado's got a steep hill to climb. Will they be able to do it? Will they choke? Who's to say? I got faith in them, but I would not have enough faith to put them down with money. But we got a lot of Milk supporters in chat right now. 45,000 channel points on the Pittsburgh Vipers. Colorado, I'd put some money down on that. I'd take those odds. Colorado might have the upset here. If Colorado does win this game, that'll put them in first place because of how the standings tiebreakers work. The way that the standings are calculated, it goes off of your standing points. That's the red column there on the right of your screen. If that's tied, it goes head to head. So if the Vipers and Cobras played previously, the winner of the series between the two teams would be on top. Now, since the Pro Division plays everybody twice, that can be tied. So the Vipers and Cobras played each other twice, and the Cobras won once, the Vipers won once. They split the difference. It comes down to goal differential. That's your plus minus. Your goals for minus your goals against. That's whoever has the better number in that column will get the better seeding in playoffs. Of course, the top 8 here in the fixture make the playoffs. The bottom 2 play against challenger teams in the relegation series. But getting more into the thickness of the plot as it comes to be. Cobras, your home team, going to be wearing the red jerseys down there on the ice. Captained by WVO, found alongside Doug and Crusade along for the ride as well. Tyrant K playing more of the substitution role here this season. We will not see him here tonight. But for the Vipers, all 4 players very apparent here in the league. Captained by Henry. And the starting 3 tonight, Henry, Christian FF, and Milk, going to be down there on the ice as we saw last game. But taking a look at the previous 5, Vipers, a lot of games played, 4 games played, 4 wins on their column. The Colorado Cobras have another story. The loss of the Maui Monkeys, their only black mark on their sheet, as they came off with the wins against the Columbus Clappers. The Columbus Clappers off to a slow start, it's got to be said. A lot of people expecting them to really just go lossless this season, but they've had their turns of the tide from the Cobras, from the Vipers, and this season, or this week, we'll have another rocky road for them. Maybe they'll pull it together, maybe they won't. I don't really know what's going to happen. I'm not the predictor. I'm not the guru of SPL. That's Pino. He's the one that run the betting league that I think we had at one point. But, yeah. Waiting on the Vipers to join into the lobby. We got the Colorado Cobras. I'm assuming WVO sent the password to Eli. I just kind of assumed WVO is hosting this lobby. There's a lot of people that have said that they've been lagged whenever I host lobbies, so WVO will be hosting this one. If there's lag spikes within the first minute, we can reset it. It's no problem. But yeah. There is a clause in the rulebook. If you take a look at the handbook, there's an entire section dedicated to the rule where if one player is lagging their brains out and they have documented proof of the copious amount of ping they have, if it's above, I think the threshold's 180, we said. Maybe it was 120. I can't remember. I'd have to look at the handbook again. I don't know if there is a threshold. If they have an absorbent amount of ping within the first minute of play, they can elect to restart the period. You can only restart once in the match. That goes for your whole team. But so that rule can come into play here tonight. It undoes everything that happens in the first minute, so it can be abused, but it's a case-by-case kind of thing, and if people start abusing it, action will be taken, and nobody's done it yet, so there's not a whole lot of worry about it. But yeah, Henry, everybody's in the lobby. So whenever they're ready to go, we will be too. Looks like... No, okay, he debated me. Eli joined the team. He foiled... Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, all 6 parties ready to rock. All 6 parties ready to roll. Pittsburgh Vipers defending left. Colorado Cobras defending right. Yeah, we're down on the ice. If the game capture wants it to be, it so will. As the puck's dropped, the game's on, and time's ticking. It looks like butter so far, but with the caster's curse, it will be choppy here in a few seconds. Henry, near side. Christian looking to pull this one away into the corner, finding his way over to Rocky Bow. Rocky Bow here with it now, looking towards the top side of the ice with a little forehand, backhand action, trying to fake out Christian FF with that one. Christian gets a step on him down in the offensive zone. Getting this one out to Henry. Henry off to the defensive battle, going out to the far side. Here's Milk with an opportunity. Shoots, scores, and Milk with the first goal of the match. The Pittsburgh Vipers getting down to work here early in the first, and they've broken the ice mere moments off the first drop of the puck. 29 seconds into the game, and the first goal has been scored. A nice shot, a better goal. Milk with another one. How about that? The Cobras defense is just collapsing right now. They're looking to set up, but they're not able to get there fast enough. 2-0, Pittsburgh in the lead. So far in the regular season, a shot goes off the side of the cage. I don't know if I have time to pull this up. I want to wait for the intensity to die down. Crusade over to Rocky Bow. Rocky Bow pulls, shoots, goes off to the far side corner. Crusade to Doug. Shot, scores, and we got ourselves a 1-2 ball game. Everybody's shooting 1,000 right now. Nobody's got a defensive player on the ice. That shot goes off Christian out the point. But we got ourselves a 2-1 ball game. Cobras down but not out. A shot, a score, and Christian FF with a little bit of a redemption marker. It's 3-1. Pittsburgh back in town, selling their wares. How about them apples? I don't think a goal horn stopped so far tonight. But the percentage of shot blocked down on the ice, you know, the Pittsburgh Vipers, one of the most short shots in the league, only outshot by Yosemite. And down on the bottom side of the ice, Colorado's been shut out more than anybody else, with 62% of their shots not meeting the twine. 3-1's the score. Pittsburgh Vipers really just holding just the cradle, just the amount of sheer momentum. Pittsburgh has a lot in their back pocket. They're going to use all of it. Of course, Pittsburgh is a very possession-based team down on the ice, and I think we're going to see that case in point here tonight. Whoever has most possession, I think, is going to win this game. Doug taking that one out to the far side for a little walk around the dog park. A big shot, and now it goes wide of the cage. Henry off the backhand, looks for a pass down the near side. He's looking to dime up Milk. I can see it in his eye. Rocky Bow on the far side point, trying to break that one free. Goes down to the near side. Crusade on the back pedal, finding his way back defensively for the Colorado Cobras. Doug swings that one top side, goes off Christian, off of Rocky Bow. Crusade stealing, shooting, he scores! And it's 2-3 here in Colorado. If you shoot enough, you score enough. And a score from Henry. Excuse me. I think that shot initially was going wide, but Henry, you shoot enough, you score enough. He's taking that one to heart. 4-2's the score. Pittsburgh getting that goal right back. Henry, topside, Christian, pulls, shoots, and that one goes wide off the touch of Doug. Henry, down the near side boards, finding his way back to his own back pocket. Looks towards the top side for an option. Trying to get this passing lane opened up. Crusade. Henry, to the near side, finds Milk. Milk along the goal line, shoots, he scores, and we got another goal for the Pittsburgh Vipers. His 3rd of the match. In his 10th of the night, I want to say. Milk really just going to town on the offensive side of the puck. 5-2 is the score. Pittsburgh Vipers just taking it to Disco Town right now. Doug looking to break it down. Christian stealing, and a save by Doug. Doug down to the near side. Christian FF finding his way over to Milk. Milk here with it now. Off the backhand. Down the straight goes off Doug. Doug here with the control. Off to the far side. Almost able to hit Crusade on the way through. That one misses the net just like it did Crusade. 146 remains in this first period of action. Henry breaking out to the neutral zone. Finds his way off Milk into the palm. Into the defensive end for Pittsburgh. Shot scores! Henry from his own defensive end finds a shot in the dark. And he makes it 6-2 with a difference of 4 on that board. Crusade just a little slow to that touch. That's all that matters. 138 remains in the first. Pittsburgh not going anywhere. Christian FF going off the hands of Crusade over to Doug. Doug down the near side over to Crusade. Crusade with a shot as that one comes out to Rocky Bow. Milk, Henry, Milk. Offensive goes off Rocky Bow over to Milk. Milk here yet again with the puck out at the point. Looking to dangle this one down the near side. A good chip towards the cage. Not one that came to be. 110 remains in the first. Henry, Christian, shoots, scores! And we got ourselves another Pittsburgh goal before the first period comes to a close. It's 7-2 in Colorado. Milk breaking free, a shot, a score, and Doug thought he had it, but he was the have-e. A little flick of the wrist, and how you like them apples? Milk, letting us know what he's all about. Here's Doug. Doug with 55 on the clock here in the first period of action. Crusade stops, pulls, not able to shoot that one on the cage. That one comes down low. Henry looking to hug that far side post. He does so pristinely. Christian. Looking down near side. Off the backhand, scoops it out down the straight. Goes off Rocky Bow, goes off Milk, back out to the neutral zone. Here's Christian down to Milk. Out in front, finds Henry shooting. Going off Doug, down to the near side. Pops it loose for a question. Christian getting the touch back defensively. Going off Crusade. Battle commences down to the near side corner. Out to the slot. Doug with a shot. Goes off Milk. Here's Crusade going off Christian. Christian with a double dink down into his own defensive corner. Milk trying to pick up where he left off. Rocky Bow getting his hands dirty in the offensive end. Finds Crusade. Crusade with 9 seconds remaining in the first period of action. Doug fans on it. Christian pulls, shoots, blocked by Doug. And that's going to do it for the first period of action. The Vipers at a demanding 8-2 lead over the Colorado Cobras. The shot totals tell the tale itself. 14 so far for the Vipers. And the Cobras just looking for an answer. We're down on the ice? Question mark? We're in the hot seat now. Wow. All right. 6 points the gap. Pittsburgh on the left. Cobras on the right. 2 people were readied up. I was not prepared for this at all, but Milk was. How about that? It's 9-2. Pittsburgh getting this one down to business early on here in the second. Christian with a big save there off Rocky Bow's shot. Finding his way off Milk. Topside over to Henry. Henry pulls, shoots, hits the post, and that one rings through the millennia and through the time-space continuum. Crusade to the topside boards. Bank pass to himself, trying to get this one through the opposition. Big shot, hits the post, it goes in. We got ourselves a Colorado goal. 3-9. They're back within 6. Crusade with a highlight reel shot to make it happen here in the second. How you like that? 28 seconds elapsing in the second. 2 goals have been had, 1 from each side. How will the rest of this one come to be? Doug dumping this one down and in. This finds its way down to the near side. Crusade trying to pull this one out of the corner. Christian not having any of that. Milk here with an opportunity, breaking this one free. A backhand shot, a backhand goal. 10 for the Vipers. 10. Not a whole lot in this season. If you score 10 goals, you win the game. Nobody's come back from this goal difference yet. But if it's going to happen, it will be the Cobras. 4:03 on the clock here in the second. We're not even close to being halfway done. A nice shot, a better goal. Rocky Bow getting it done on the offensive side of the puck. And we're back to a 10-4 difference. He abides his time in the paint. Good things will come. Out of front, Henry getting a hand on this one, finding his way over to Christian. Christian trying to help his teammate along, finds Crusade, shot, scores, and Crusade with his third of the match. They would have pulled that one into the back pocket, and he makes himself a hat trick. 5-10. Cobras looking to get back in the saddle before it's too late. A nice shot by Christian and a better one. It's 11-5 with an early, with a very quick answer to that previous goal. Christian making it his own personal task to get it done. Pittsburgh making sure to keep that lead around 6. Christian pulls, shoots, saved by Doug. Rocky Bell with a shot of his own. Milk there with the save. Say, Doug's getting close to a milestone. He's 3 goals away. He just needs 3 starting off today. Will it happen? Will it not? I don't really know. But Christian FF down there scoring a plethora of goals so far. He's past his 100th. I guarantee it. He scored 3 tonight. Was that his? Did we just see his 100th goal? He was at 97. That might have been his 100th. Milk down the near side. Taking this one away, Doug back to the defensive end. The backhand pass over to Rocky Bell. Rocky Bell off the forehand goes off Henry. Henry off the Lucid Crusade, but that one's not good enough to get to the crease. Christian, Milk, pulls, shoots into the corner. Crusade looking for a bank pass to himself. Henry finds Milk. Milk down low. Forehand shot, scores! And what a shot it was! As Milk just keeps on tagging on the goals like it's logs to a bonfire. Right in the top left corner. Milk with the 12th goal for the Pittsburgh Vipers. Christian with 2 minutes, 14 seconds remaining in the second period of action. Henry pulls it away, finds Milk. Milk here to the top side. A backhand shot goes off Doug. Doug here off the forehand back to the defensive territory. Whips this one top side out to Rocky Bow. Rocky Bow forehand goes past Crusade into the near side corner. Henry top side to Christian. Christian off the corner. Finds it. Its way off Rocky Bow mucking it up along the far side boards. Christian FF not having any of it. But Doug will pick up the loose pieces. Looking to bring this one downtown. 1:45 remains in the second. Crusade getting the step on Henry. Off to Doug. A shot goes off the near side of the cage and then to the far with the rebound. Christian breaks free. Rocky Bow stops him in his tracks. Down low. Crusade hits the net on the way through. Gets stiff-armed by an inanimate object. Christian, topside. Milk with a noggin. Not able to get it in. Off the dome. Rocky Bow. Crusade shoots and he rifles it into the twine faster than I've seen anybody run for a fresh donut. Rocky Bow. Big feed. Crusade with a tough angle shot. But he labels it right where it counts. 6-12. Colorado down. They're back within 6. Christian. Over to Milk. Milk with 1:09 on the clock. Finds the lane down center avenue. Forehand pass over to Christian. Christian pulls, shoots. Saved by Doug. Here's Henry. Off of Milk. Back over to Christian. Christian with 50 on the clock here in the second. 12-6 the score. Already Cobras looking to get back in this sooner rather than later. Rocky Bow controlling that one to the top side. Christian off the back and not able to beat through the solid object that was Rocky Bow along the far side boards. Here's Milk down towards the near odd his own blue line. Finding his way over to Henry. Henry off the near side boards finds Milk. Milk with a shot. That one goes wide off the near side. Christian goes off Crusade. Christian with it yet again. Doug trying to force that one free. Goes off Rocky Bow with a big save. And Milk there with a nice shot. He finds himself the 13th goal for the Pittsburgh Vipers. He's just stat padding now. 7 goals the difference. Pittsburgh Vipers with a handsome lead. Ten seconds remain here in the second. Henry with control back in his own crease. Finding his way down the near side boards. Down center avenue. Trying to get past Rocky Bow with a little bit of a dingle-dangle. But that's going to do it for the end of the second. It's 13 for the Vipers. It's 6 for the Cobras. This third period going to be whack, as the kids say. But all 6 parties ready to rock. We're down on the ice for this third and final period of action. 13-6 the score. Vipers looking to get a couple more before the end of this time. Before the end of regulation. That's what I was going for. My brain is in toddler mode right now. Here's Doug. Crusade. Whiffs on that one. Gets the rebound, though, off the boards. Henry there controlling this one out of the way of harm. Fighting this one down low. Milk with a shot. Goes off Doug. Doug down the near side. Crusade with a little stick check. Keeps Henry from walking away with that one. Christian to Henry. Henry to Milk. Shoots. Nice save by Doug. Christian here with it now. Out to the point. Nice save by Doug off the shot of Milk. Prime scoring opportunity. Out 2 feet away from the crease. Rocky Bow down to the near side. Henry pulls it away from the corner. Rocky Bow able to chip this one out to Henry as he finds his way topside out to Milk. Here's Doug with it now. Trying to get this one down low. Christian breaking that one out. Goes off Rocky Bow over to Henry. Henry. Forehand shot goes off the iron and off the near side. Milk with a shot. Saved by Rocky Bow. Christian looking for this backhand wraparound. Doug having other plans as he keeps him down low in the corner. Off the near side. The end wall, the battle continues. Rocky Bow off the side of his own cage finds his way off Crusade and into the neutral zone. Henry looking for the pass down the straight. Not a whole lot of luck there on that passing lane. Backhand out to the far side. Doug getting a touch. Christian with a shot goes off to Rocky Bow. Rocky Bow here off the backhand looks into his own corner. Gets this one down to the near side. Here's Doug with it now. Backhand shot. Henry there with a high block. Comes out to the near side boards for a little drive. A big save by Doug. He keeps that one to the far side corner. 3 minutes 20 remaining here in the third period of action. Christian down the near side goes off Rocky Bow. Henry steals, shoots, goes off the near side and wide. Doug, Christian dancing in the offensive end. Fights a pass. Rocky Bow off the backhand. Henry out to the point. Milk trying to drive his way through. Not finding a whole lot of luck, he leaves the puck in the corner in the dust that he made from the dangle. Doug, Rocky Bow. Henry steals it away for the Vipers. Rocky Bow back for the Cobras. Here's Henry. Henry fumbles it. Crusade pulls that one back to Doug. Doug did not want that one. He's going to dump that one in for the Colorado Cobras. Henry topside out to Milk. Milk here looking to drive on from the point. A big shot. Crusade with a better block. Henry trying for the deflection shot from Christian. But that one did not come to be as that one drips down over to Doug. Doug trying to fight for his rights down along his own end wall. Colorado Cobras need something and they need it now. Rocky Bow dumps it in. Crusade and Henry, the 2 men racing for the puck. Henry wins that one away, gets this one topside across the rain over to Milk. Doug not making his life easy along the far side boards. Here's Doug with it now off the backhand. Scoops it down to the near side. Crusade off the backhand. Rocky Bow pulling. Henry down in the corner, back out into his own realm of possibilities. Looking topside. Rocky Bow with a bank pass to himself. Henry steals it away. Milk from the point over to Christian. Christian with a backhand shot does not come to be. Rocky Bow banks that one off the boards and out of the defensive end. Henry pressurized by Crusade. He throws this one topside for his captain. Here's Milk. Milk for the Vipers. Goes off Crusade from the Cobras. Out to Doug. The former Midwest Monarch himself with the puck now. Finds his way over to Rocky Bow. Rocky Bow with 130. Crusade in the offensive end. Goes off Milk. Milk with possession. Across the grain over to Christian. Christian off the forehand. The backhand. Crusade says hello at the red line. A shot. A save made by Doug. This one sent off by Henry into the corner. Doug looks down to the near side for a little refuge. Milk not giving him any pleasantries as he'll throw this one defensively. Back into the defensive end. A nice shot by Milk and a better goal. It's 14-6. Pittsburgh Vipers. Not scoring in quite a while. The opposite of the norm recently. But almost 30 shots on net. Pittsburgh Vipers scoring half of them. They've had an onslaught of offense here tonight. Maybe they'll capitalize and make it a mercy rule. Maybe they won't. But Milk's got 9 goals tonight. Crusade back in. Rocky Bow shoots. He scores. What an opportunity. Right from the get-go. In the corner and into the crease. Crusade making it all happen. Precision at its finest on that pass. And that is all made possible thanks to Crusade on that play. Some assists mean a lot more than others. And other times you just get it because you were there. Sometimes the goal would have never came without the assist. And that is case in point in that last play. 14-7. Weak press on here late in the third. Henry here off the backhand, looks towards the top side of the ice, off the backhand, scoops it out to Christian. Christian from the point, shot goes through the crease and into the near side. Here's Doug with a backhander out to the neutral zone. Henry with a shot attempt, goes down low. Milk trying to get one more before the night's over. Henry off of Doug. Henry fighting for that one free, goes off to Doug. Doug here with 10 on the clock, topside bank pass out for Rockybo, goes off Henry, down to Crusade. Crusade in the corner with 4 seconds remaining. The pass, Rockybo shoots, and that is the end of the game. 14-7, Colorado Cobras not able to pull that one off, but the Vipers continue to be undefeated. 5 games played, 5 wins in their column. They got one more here in week number 2. We'll see how that one transpires, but 29 shots is hard to overcome, even whenever you have defensive talent out there on the ice like the Cobras did tonight. 3 minutes, 20 seconds of possession time, 71 passes for the Vipers. What a game for the boys in blue. What a game. Doug, player of the game for the Cobras. 10 saves, a shot, and a goal. Crusade had a magnificent offensive time as well, diming up Rockybo a couple times in the offensive zone. But who can outdo Milk? 17 shots out of the 29. He scored 9 of those shots. And I don't think I've seen a player score 9 goals since last season. When, not even last season, it was whenever the Otters played the Ice Workers. In season 3, I think it was. Maybe it was season 2. But yeah, it's been a while since I've seen somebody score 9 goals in the Pro Division. But that being said, don't go anywhere. We got another game here coming up. The Cobras, the Orangutans. It'll be a slapshot match, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, good stuff down there on the ice. Vipers walking away with 2 games played tonight, 2 wins in their column, and a warm feeling in their heart. Whether or not that's from booze, that's up to them to decide, and for you to find out. But we got that much and more coming up here next on the SPL Network. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Darth. We'll be right back at 9:30. Alrighty, we're about 3 minutes away from the drop of the puck here tonight between the Cobras and the Orangutans. Taking a look at the pros standings as they stand now. Things have changed. Pittsburgh Vipers staying in first place, though. That has not. Colorado Cobras playing that last game, their second loss of the season, handed away by the Vipers. And they're looking towards this next game with a little bit of favoritism. West Virginia Orangutans only winning one game so far this season, and I do not think West Virginia will be walking away with this one. It's got to be said, Colorado Cobras playing a magnificent game. I'm going to start coining that term because my brain just assumes that it's real English, even though it really is not. Of course, West Virginia Orangutans we'll get into the previous 5 years sooner rather than later. 3 games played last week, one of those being a win, 2 of those being losses. They're in the relegation spot now, tied with the Clappers, tied with the Grizzlies, and tied with the Otters. But it comes down to point difference since they have not played each other. If they have played each other, this site figures it out. But yeah, this will be an interesting one. Rockyville also going to be hosting this one. The ping seemed all right last game. Am I wrong? I thought it looked all right. I didn't see a whole lot of dropped frames along with it, but I've been wrong before. But yeah, we got a few more matches after this one, and then we'll be back down to earth and let me go to bed after these next few matches. But starting us off here for the Cobras and the Orangutans, we got Floppafish, Cameron, and I'm Forehead going to be starting 3 for the West Virginia Orangutans. Colorado Cobras have Rockybo, Doug, and Crusade down on the ice. Colorado will be blue, West Virginia will be red. Make it more interesting. Yeah, how's it going, Pierre? Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, it'll be a fresh one. Hopefully the ping stays at bay, because I've had enough of it. I'm gonna be straight with you. I have had enough of the ping. I could do without it. I'm gonna be straight. Gonna be honest with you. Not a fan of it. But looking at the previous 5 between these two teams, Colorado Cobras have had the better side of the party, playing 5 games, my bad. Their last game was against the Vipers, as we just saw. We just bared witness to. But yeah, as previous to this broadcast, West Virginia Orangutans last week playing the Vipers, playing the Comets, playing the Plague. Comets not able to pull off the win against the Orangutans. They're still trying to find their pace and their identity here in the Pro Division, so it's understandable. But that was a close game. 5-6 against the Comets. Comets put up a good fight earlier today. They're starting to find their strides here against the Vipers. Colorado Cobras looking for a little bit of a revenge story. They've got all of their games going to be played here soon. It's really only a matter of time. Tonight will cap off. This next game will cap off their second week of games, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're playing all 3 of their games. What? Yesterday was Wednesday? Yeah, yesterday was Wednesday. Colorado Cobras, Comets, the only pro game of last night. They got that one out of the way. Clear and cut. Cobras playing their second and third game here and now. This one being game number 3 of week number 2. So they're putting them in the books here pretty quickly. And, yeah. Yeah, we got Floppafish, I'm Forehead, and Cameron in the lobby for the West Virginia Orangutans. And then Rockybo, Doug, and Crusade out there on the ice for the Colorado Cobras. Once they're ready, all 6 parties ready to rock, all 6 parties ready to roll. We're taking it down to the ice for 15 minutes of slap shot between the Orangutans on the right and the Cobras on the left. The puck is dropped, the game is on, and time is ticking. Crusade down the near side, breaks this one out to Rockybo. Dangle shoots this one down to the offensive end. Cameron with a bank pass out to the neutral zone, finding his way off Rockybo. Rockybo with a fan on that one, brought down low. Crusade will try to pick this one up in the offensive corner. Floppafish, top side, dumps this one out to the far side boards, finding his way off Rockybo. Chops that one in offensively. Crusade with a bank pass to himself, looks down towards the near side. Floppafish trying to break free of the shackles of defense. Say Floppafish has had a fabulous all-time saves up in the pro player list. 4th all-time saves per game out of all active pro players, outdoing the likes of Lemon Bond, Panarin, and Doug himself. Doug on the ice right now, and he's made plenty of saves against the Vipers last game. But yeah, Ping really not happy with me right now, but I think the stream is fine. It's just Slapshot just not liking me a whole lot. Rockybo's lobbies are my new favorite. I've not had as many spikes as normal. But yeah. Crusade originally was a Colorado Cobra whenever they promoted up into the Pro Division. But last season, he played for the Delmarva Dandy Skaters down in the Challenger Division. This season, he's back up in Pro with the Cobras. He's reunited with his former captain, Rocky Bo. And what a dime sent in the top right shelf. Man, Falapa Fish making it look easy. Could snipe a dime out of orbit, looking like a penny shooter. That's not is that a real thing? That is a real thing. That's not what I thought it was, though. 1-0. West Virginia taking their first lead of the season. Off the iron, that one does not get registered as a shot on net. Falapa Fish, Rocky Boat goes off forehead. Doug trying to fight for this one out in the neutral zone. Breaking free off the far side, sent down to the near. Here's Rocky Boat with it now. Cameron shoves that one offensively right back out to the neutral zone. Falapa Fish racing for that one, but not able to beat Crusade to the front seat of that show. Doug controlling the neutral zone, finding his way out to the far side. And a big shot by Rocky, but we got ourselves a 1-1 ball game. I like that offensive prowess. All right, I just wanted to make sure I had my stats right. Crusade was a starter for the Colorado Cobras, played 16 games, scored 29 of them back in season number 3. So he's not a stranger to this franchise. But with the addition of Doug from the Midwest Monarchs, I think the Colorado Cobras have a really solid roster. And it only will be a matter of practice with each other before they really start turning eyebrows. Falapa Fish controlling down to the near side. Pass goes out. Rocky Bo able to control that one back into the offensive end for the boys in blue. Crusade into the corner. Finding his way down for maybe a wraparound attempt. He's trying to get a little bit of a passing lane open. Falapa Fish not making his life easy. Breaks this one free. Rocky Bo with a shot, and Cameron with a beautiful save keeps that one wide. Crusade off a forehead. Forehead to the near side. Falapa Fish looks towards the top side of the ice off the backhand. Sent down to the near side corner. Doug off a forehead. Doug to the near side with 1:40 on this first period. Clock finding his way downtown to Crusade. Crusade trying to fight this one free. It's Falapa Fish. We'll send this one off the near side boards. Goes off Doug, goes off Cameron. Shot, a goal, and the West Virginia Orangutans back on top. 2-1 here in the first. A sizzler at its finest. Wow, what a way to rip it into the twine. West Virginia really just having a meal against the Colorado Cobras. Doug taking the water bottle with him, wants a drink along the way. Falapa Fish out to the neutral zone, goes off Doug, forehead with a shot, scores, and he's got himself another pro goal. It's 3-1 in West Virginia. And wow, my caster prediction sure did not pan out for me, huh? 1 minute remains in the first. 3-1's our score. Orangutans looking to take the Cobras down a notch. Rocky Bo with a shot. Falapa Fish there with a nice save. Sent out to IM forehead. Shot saved by Doug. Falapa Fish finding his way into the far side corner. Doug out of the zone, finding his way downtown. Falapa Fish here with the first step on that one. Crusade finds no man's land and a little bit of a comfort down the near side corner. Cameron goes off Doug's face, back to Cameron. Pinched out forehead here with an opportunity. Shooting into the near side corner. Cameron. Falapa Fish going off Crusade. Falapa Fish here with the bank pass to himself. Looking for a little bit of a panhandle, perhaps. Rocky with a nice shot. Forehead there with the answer. Forehead out of the zone. Goes past Cameron into the defensive end of the Colorado Cobras. Rocky Bo. Forehand off of the hands of Forehead. Crusade with a little bit of a pick set. Rocky Bo, the captain of the Cobras, taking a little bit of refuge in the defensive end. Lagging out a little bit. I don't know what's happening. A shot, a goal, and that will tie. No, it'll bring us closer to a tie. 1 goal's the gap. Cobras with a shot. Rocky Bo. Does that count as a Kucherov move? Where'd it count as a Kucherov move? Kucherov from his own end for a buzzer beater. And that's the end of the first period of action. 2-3. You'll never see that again. That was wild. Man, the audacity of that man. Takeaway game, 9-11. I'm just at a loss of words after that. We're down on the ice. It's wild not being the host of the lobby. I gotta pay more attention. The punch drop, the game's on. Cobra's down by 1. That might change sooner than you think it might. Flopafish with a near side pass comes out of the defensive end. Here's Doug with it now. Crusade to Doug. Doug to the near side finds Crusade. Crusade with a shot, ricochets off the end glass to Cameron. Cameron to Flopafish. Flopafish picked off by Crusade. Crusade just gonna hold W and pray on that one. Sometimes it works, it did not here. Crusade will look down to the near side boards. Flopafish peels that one off the far side. Doug down in the corner from the backhand, sent down to the near side forehead. Flopafish over to forehead. Forehead with a chip over to Rockybo. Rockybo looking for the snipe. Not a whole lot open for him. Crusade off Flopafish. Crusade pulls this one off the forehand. Rockybo back out to the near side. Crusade, there was a shot. It's saved there by forehead as he takes this one out. Crusade tries to dangle his way through, but that one met with opposition back in the crease. Here's Doug with it now. Sent down the near side boards, goes off Crusade, goes off Flopafish. This one will be controlled down by West Virginia. And Rockybo coming to town selling his wares. It's a tie ball game. We're tied up like a hog in a rodeo. Rockybo just takes the candy away from the baby at the point. With 3:36 remaining, we're not even halfway done with this game. Flopafish fed out to Cameron. Rockybo with a dangle out to the far side off the back and shoots. He scores, and the Colorado Cobras are back on top here in this game here tonight. They're not done yet. They're not dead. Wheel the cart away. It's 4-3 Colorado. Doug breaks free of the shackles of defense. He looks offensively. The 3 pinching in. Goes off I am forehead. I am forehead will take charge. Off the back end over to Cameron. Cameron with a shot goes off the side of the cage. That one does not come to fruition. From the near side point, forehead sends it into the corner. Here's Cameron. Rockybo down low, finds Doug. Doug back down near side over to Rockybo. Rockybo over to Crusade. Crusade pulls, shoots, he scores, and another goal for the Colorado Cobras. The Cobras really getting it done here on offense. This second period is theirs. The locker room pep talk really coming out to show us just what they got. Doug with a shot, Doug with a goal right from the get-go, right from the drop of the hat. Wow, what a way to get this one rolling. Off the dome of forehead. 6-3 Colorado, not sleeping on them. West Virginia came out with something to prove. They sent a message in the first period, and the Cobras retaliating, respecting the West Virginia orangutans right now. The Cobras might have been walking into this one thinking that the hardest game was out of the way, that they were just going to walk right through this match. But Rockybo just destroys the ankles. Flopafish he doesn't know what day it is. He thinks it's Thunder Day. That's not even a real day. 4 goals the gap. O-Tang's down. Cameron back out to the far side point, looking to get down with the sickness on offense. As Crusade's staying on his blocking lane, he'll send this one down to the near side to his captain. Rockybo goes off forehead back to the defensive end. The percentage of shot blocked by the opponent, both of these teams are at the low end of the percentages. 62.5% of Colorado's shots don't get through, and West Virginia not far behind them in the column. It's going to come down to which shots can actually get through. More times than not, if you shoot more, you score more. You know, that's the power of the Home Depot or whatever. But Doug here with a nice pass gets this one down to Crusade. Flopafish down in the corner. They'll shoot this one down into the opposition's end. Rockybo keeps this one offensive. Off the far side boards, here's Cameron. Rockybo sent over to Doug. Doug down the near side, whips this one out to Crusade. Crusade back over to Doug. Doug taking his time with the flamingo stick, as I've called it. From the red line, the blue line, the shot over to Crusade. Crusade over to Rocky Boat, and that one will be knocked loose into the boards. Forehead, looking for the cage, not able to find it, as Doug will find Rocky Boat. A shot goes off the far side. Flop a fish with the save. Forehead in the corner. 60 seconds remain in the second. Comes this one out all the way to Flop a fish. Flop a fish off the backhand. Goes off Crusade over to Rocky Boat. Rocky Boat downtown. Lost to Forehead. Forehead sends this one out to Flop a fish. Crusade jumping free, goes off Rocky, but stops his teammate, and he throws that one far side. He thought it was a scrim. I don't know what happened. He says, you don't get this goal. I want the first star on this team. I'm sure it wasn't intentional. It's fun to make up the story to go along with it. Cameron with a goal. It's 4-7 in West Virginia. A huge pass from Fish. Had two defensemen on him and found a passing lane to Cameron. Cameron with a short shot. Brings that lead back within 3. Cameron dancing. Goes off Crusade on that shot attempt. Pops this one off the side of the cage. Comes out to Doug. Goes off Cameron. Doug down the near side. Gets that one back in his own pocket of influence. Rocky Bow in the corner. Off to Doug. Shot goes off the end glass into the far side boards. Here's Crusade with a chop down to the near side. Rocky Bow trying to get this one down to Disco Town. Here's Doug with it now at the point, down to the corner, back out to the point. Doug with a shot, scores! What an absolute tic-tac-toe and then some. Passing galore. Pass, and then some. I think I hit Flop-a-fish on the way through. 8-4 is the score. 2 seconds remain in the second, and that's going to do it. The shot goes wide. We're going into the third period with an 8-4 ball game. That is the most equal I've ever seen possession time. That's all I gotta say. Takeaway game, pretty close. Passing game in favor heavily of the Cobras. We're down on the ice for this third period of action. With no time to waste. The puck's dropped. The game is on. And the officials are nowhere to be seen. Fish to the top side, off the backhand. Looking down to the near side. Forehead with a shot attempt, but Doug gonna meet him before the shot even got released. Here's Crusade to the top side. Bring this one back defensively. 4:40 remains in the third. Rocky Bow shooting, goes wide of the cage. Here's Doug. Shade taking his time back in the defensive end, not in a rush. Outer Cobras have said enough, and a nice save by Crusade keeps the score the same. Cameron to Forehead, back to Cameron. Let go into the corner. Better save there as this one comes back out into the neutral zone. Cameron trying to get this one back into the wheelhouse. Doug, top side. Crusade, Rocky Bow, shoots, scores! He's left alone out in front of the crease, and if you leave a man out there in slap shot, he's going to score 9 times out of 10. Rocky Bow, right in the backhand pocket, easy as can be. 4-4 remains in the third. It's 9-4 for Colorado. Crusade back on the defensive end. With a bank pass to himself, looks top side. The forehand pass goes off Forehead. Doug with a bank pass intended for Rocky Bow. It is completed. Cameron back in the defensive end. Looks down towards the near side. Crusade stick checking his opponent a few times, gets himself some elbow room to work with. Crusade off Cameron. Cameron off the backhand, peels this one off the boards, off the backhand, tries to deke out Doug, but Doug does not get deked out. He's gonna deck you. Forehead, Crusade, down to Cameron. Shot goes wide, off to the far side. The rebound finds the hands of Fish. Crusade tries to break this one off the far side boards, goes off Forehead, controlled out at the point. Crusade not afraid of playing some defense. As Fish will knock this one back into the offensive end. Forehead finds Cameron. Cameron around the boards. Finds Crusade. Crusade here for the Colorado Cobras, starting this breakout for the boys in blue. The forehand shot goes into the near side corner. Here's Cameron. Cameron off the forehand, goes off Fish. I am Forehead to finish off the play. It's 5-9. And they're not giving up yet. A nice feed down to the captain and a good shot out at the crease. You can't make it much better than that. An open player could have scored that one. A good try, a good control by Cameron. Not just nice all-around team play. A great play and a great goal. 5-9. They're back within 4 now. Fish to Cameron. Back out to the point. Fish retreating defensively with this one. Off the back end, cuts this one across the grain forehead. Back to his own defensive end, touches this one top side, goes off of WVO, sent over to Crusade. Crusade holds, shoots, he scores. Nobody back to tell him no. And that's the 10th goal for the Colorado Cobras. The shoe beeth on the other foot. Cameron shooting. Doug, I think, was the beneficiary of that save. That means he did it. For all of you English majors out there. Cameron. A nice shot. That one goes wide of the cage off the near side. Here's Crusade with it now. Trying to get this one out of the defensive end for the boys in blue. 2 minutes remaining here in the third period of action. 5 goals the difference. A hard one to come back from. 9, I think every time this season, anybody that's gotten 10 goals has won the game. And there's number 11. Doug with a hat trick in his 150th goal of his SPL career. Doing it all down on the ice for the Colorado Cobras. For the 11th time tonight, they found a goal. And they make the difference 6. Lopafish getting a hold of this one, bringing this one back to the defensive end. Crusade looking to pick up the loose puck in the corner. Flopafish retreating this one back down to the near side. Forehead tries to drive on. Doug has other plans back defensively. Pops it out in front of his own cage, but Crusade will be the first touch of this one to make sure they don't get burned on the defense. Good shot from Rakibo, but that one rings wide off the near side. Nice save by Flopafish and a timely one out the other way. 2-on-1. A pass goes topside in orbit. Forehead not ready for that one. Cameron, the last man back, pass down the near side. Rakibo picks it off, gets it past Cameron, looking for the shot attempt with the physicality, just too much to handle. But Rakibo will stay in possession for the Colorado Cobras. Sent down the near side, off the boards, out to the point. Doug looking to dangle his way in. A big shot and scores! He makes it 12-5 for the Colorado Cobras. He's broken through the milestone, and he's making it fireworks here tonight. So anytime a player gets close to a milestone, it seems like they always hit a dry spell. Take Sidney Crosby, for instance. He's been 3 goals away from 500 for like a year now. And so much is true in Slapshot. Doug finally breaking that 150 marker. And I feel like he's going to be free-flowing from now on. Lopafish, forehand, out to the far side, finds Cameron. Cameron at the point with 30 seconds remaining in the game. Lopafish into the offensive end. Pass goes out to the point. Now it's chipped down by Rakibo. Hits the post, sent off the near side by Rakibo. Able to sweep up the loose paces. It's 13-5. Cobras looking to do what the Vipers did to them. To the Orangutans. Crosby only needs 1. That's good to hear. I'm a Pittsburgh fan. Doug to the top side, off the back end, towards the near side. Flopafish chops that one out to the neutral zone here with 5 seconds remaining in the third. Crusade out to the neutral zone. Forehead shot blocked away by Rakibo, and that is the end of the game. 13-5. What a difference out there on the ice. Colorado Cobras really just took this game personally, and they made the difference out there. I think it's an 8-goal difference. That's handsome. Man, Rakibo, player of the game, 7 goals, 11 shots. Wow. The offensive talent by the one man himself. Doug also hitting 150 goals here tonight. Can't overlook that. 4 goals, 5 shots for Doug, but Rakibo really just turned on the Ritz there on the offensive zone. If only Rakibo scored, they would have still won. And that rings true through and through. But you can't overlook Cameron's 2 goals on his 4 shots. Forehead doing the same. Flopafish played magnificent defense. There's a reason he averages over 4 saves a game. Flopafish playing a magnificent game between the pipes. And I'm looking forward to seeing how the West Virginia Orangutans progress this season, how they adapt to their opponents. But the Colorado Cobras tonight going 1-for-1 on the series that they had before them. They went 2-1 during week number 2, and Cobras are done until next Wednesday. But yeah, not much and more. We got one more game here tonight on the SPL Network. Thank you guys for joining me along for this ride. Coming up next, our last of the evening, the Ontario Outliers taking on the Ocean City Tsunamis. That'll be here in about 8 minutes. We got some time to burn. We'll be back here in the hot seat before you know it. Go get something to drink, go get something to eat, and all of that. But we'll be back here on the SPL Network whenever 10 o'clock rolls around. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back after the break. Cobras have to deal with the girlfriend nerf this weekend. They do indeed. The early games really helped out a lot with that one. Alrighty, well, we're about 5 minutes away from the drop of the puck here. Next on the SPL network, we got the Ontario Outliers against the Ocean City Tsunamis. I think the Outliers currently are undefeated. I haven't heard otherwise, and so we will assume as such. Taking a look at the Challenger standings as they lay currently, the New Jersey Noobs took out the Spinners. That game has not been reported yet, so New Jersey Noobs currently are in third place over the Ocean City Tsunamis by half a game. The overtime loss the Noobs experienced really just putting them on a pedestal, and yeah, it's gonna be a tight one. Ontario Outliers, consisting of 4 former pro players, will be faced with the newly Challenger team, Ocean City Tsunamis, playing 4 games coming out of the intermediate division of last season. Won the promotional series, got the purple jerseys to show for it, and yeah, Ocean City Tsunamis playing 2 games here tonight, playing their secondary here in a few moments. But yeah, these are the standings before the broadcast started, so there are a few games that haven't played that have not been reported and are not taken accounted for. But after this broadcast has ended tonight, everything will be updated live on the website spl.gg if you're not aware of it. We have our own website that keeps track of all of our standings, all of our stats through the entirety of SPL's history as an organization. Dating all the way back, I think it was 2019 when we first started up. So it's been a little, almost 3 years now, if it hasn't already been. I'm not entirely, I wasn't here, I wasn't around for it. That was all, I think Kodiak and Q-Dub started it up. And then Min, M-Dub, Lemon Bond, and FSI took it over. And then they handed it off to me, Blades, and Pino. And we've had it ever since. There's your quick history lesson on the SPL network about the Slapshot Premier League. But looking at the rosters from both sides of the ice, Clifford, Cosmo, Khan, spectacular out there rostered for the boys. They'll be wearing the blue jerseys on the ice. Ontario Outliers, the home team, they'll be wearing red. Cape High Flyer, Cactus, and Renard. Cactus, formerly playing for the Toronto Penguins back in season number 3, if you remember that. They made it all the way to the finals, and then they lost to the Columbus Clappers in fabulous form. And that best of 5, I think it was in July. Maybe it was in June. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I have wild expectations for this one. I'm a huge fan of the Ontario Outliers. I'm not sure if you noticed that last game, but just their format of play, their style of gameplay is very enjoyable to me as a viewer. Whether or not you agree with that, that's your opinion. But yeah. Cactus, Renard, Cape, the starting 3. High Flyer, not on the ice for the first time, I think, since... No, I think he missed the first game. Let me just make sure and double check my stat pads. Yeah, Cactus leading the goals here tonight out of everybody in the lobby. 16 goals in his 4 games played. Make sure to keep an eye on him as we continue on. But it looks like High Flyer not playing his 3rd game here this evening. We have Renard. Renard making his debut back on the ice. Hasn't played a whole lot in the past 2 seasons. Last time I remember him stepping onto the ice was for the Colorado Cobras back in season number 3. And then after that, he kind of played the backup role, being more of a hype man back behind the scenes. But tonight, we're going to see Renard take to the ice and maybe take flight. Clifford, Cosmo, spectacular starting 3 for the Ocean City Tsunamis. Looking at the trend makers, did we start a prediction for this? Hang on, I need to make sure this is underway because I'm a betting man. I don't bet on the games, but I'm a betting man. I encourage betting whenever it's done in a moderate helping. If that makes any coherent sense. But yeah, all right, yeah, we'll get it going. 2 minutes. You guys got plenty. You guys know what you want. The trends are there in front of you. Ocean City Tsunamis winning 4 out of their last 5. Winning their other match here today. Ontario Outliers, I'm assuming won their other match as well, but I have not heard otherwise nor in favor of that. Yeah. A few common denominators. The Woofers. The Woofers from both sides of the ice. Ocean City beat them by 2. Ontario beat them by 1. There's not really a whole lot of weight to that. Of course, Ocean City put up with the Noobs. Ontario played the Spinners, as we saw both of those teams play earlier here tonight. The Spinners that were not fortunate enough with a victory over the Noobs, but the Noobs walk home with a little bit of a warm feeling tonight. Yeah, this is our last game here tonight on the SPL Network. Thank you guys for joining me along for this wild ride, but yeah. Once the players are readied up, we'll take it down to the ice. Cape is the leader of this party. As for some reason, the lobby lags a lot more whenever I host it, so I'm gonna try to get the home captain to host the lobbies from here on out. Okay, these two teams have not seen each other before in their history of SPL. Neither of them have seen each other outside of tournaments. But yeah, if you're not familiar with how SPL is structured, this is the Challenger division we're going to be seeing here. There's 10 teams in that division. Everybody plays everybody twice. Top 4 get a chance to promote. Bottom 4 fight for their spot in a relegation series. Same case for the Pro division, except for the postseason part. Everybody plays everybody twice in the regular season. Top 8 play playoffs. Bottom 2 fight against the Challenger teams for their spot next season. Intermediate has 2 conferences of 7 teams. Everybody plays everybody twice. Outside your conference, 1 time. Everybody inside your conference twice. Well, you get the gist of it. Open division plays everybody twice. All right, we're on the ice. We're going. All right. Okay, first period of action. Drop the puck. We're going. Ocean City left side. Ontario on the right. Spectacular. Scoops it down to the near side boards. Here's Clifford with it now with a shot. Hits the iron. Comes out to Spectacular. He's not able to release that one. Bernard is quick to the draw. Cactus knocks it loose. Cosmo shoots this one. Rifles it into the glass. And Cape will take charge. Cape whips that one off the far side boards. Bernard here cycles it out to the point. Cape with a shot. Scores! And the first one shoots the water bottle off the top shelf. And the Ontario Outliers to an early lead here in the first. 1 shot, 1 goal, 1 kill. Cactus picks it off, not able to get the shot released. Okay, pickpocketed by Spectacular. A little spinorama Beyblade action. Does not come to a positive circumstance. Cape dumps this one out. Renard looking for the first touch on this one. Here's Cosmo with it now. Down in his own defensive corner. Chips it off the hip of Renard over to Spectacular. Back out to the point. Cactus dangle shoots. Hits the pipes. That one goes off the far side and wide. Renard with a shot. That one goes wide as well. Clifford, Spectacular. Cosmo shoots. Goes wide off the near side. Rebound comes out to the far side boards. Here's Clifford trying to get a hold of this one. Sent out to Spectacular. Cape. Off Spectacular. Back over to Cape. Excuse my hiccups if you can hear them. I don't know why I've got them all of a sudden. Cosmo hips that one back over to Spectacular. Dumps this one in for the boys in blue. Cosmo, the first touch on this one, finds its way topside to his captain. Here's Clifford out to the slot, and that shot goes out to the far side boards and into the riverbed. Spectacular trying to pull the straw down low. Past Cape. Spectacular trying to go across the grain, goes off the far side boards. Cosmo trying to take this one into the offensive zone. Bernard goes over to Cape. Cape with a forehand shot, rifles it wide. Bernard fires. That one's saved by Cosmo. Cape with a forehand shot, hits the pipe off the far side, and that one remains wide. Spectacular out to the neutral zone. Cape return fire down to Renard. Renard out to the point, trying to keep this cycle rolling. Here's Cape with it now, with a good shot and a good goal from downtown. The fadeaway shot is good for 3. It's 2-0 in Ontario. Here's Cape, down the near side, out of the reach of Cactus as this one's dumped down into the Ocean City zone. Clifford with a scoop out to the far side, goes past Cosmo over to Cape. Cape keeping this one down low. Cactus gonna get to work on this dump down. Going off the backhand. Cosmo off Cape, over to Cactus. Cactus with a shot, almost able to hit the 0-angle shot. Man, that would have been amazing. 2-0 still the score. Here's Cape with it now, looking down towards the near side. A bank pass goes off to Renard. Renard with the scoop, back over to Cape. Cape with a shot, goes down low. Clifford returns fire down into the offensive end. Cosmo, Cape, out to Clifford. Shot saved by Cactus. Here's Spectacular. Down to the near side, a good shot. That one goes off the side of the cage. Here's Cosmo to the far side point. Clifford looking to take control down to the near side. Here's Spectacular. Dumps it into the offensive end. Only man back was Cape. Cape, Renard. Shoot this one back defensively. Cape taking his time. Sent over to Renard down the near side board. Spectacular, making life a little bit difficult for the Ontario Outliers. Cape losing that one. Cactus into the far side corner. Clifford knocks it loose, goes off Renard, and he's going to dump this one into the offensive end for the Ontario Outliers. But Spectacular back for Ocean City. Looking to take charge down the straight. Goes off the face of Cactus, and a nice shot by Cape there with a nice save. Making sure to keep the score the same. Ocean City taking 3 minutes and 36 seconds to register their first shot, and a nice shot by Cactus, but that one goes wide up the near side. That is not my strong suit. I'm going to put it that way. Cape with a backhand pass goes over to Renard. Renard off Clifford, sent down to the near side corner. Renard trying again, but Spectacular keeping the near side post clean. Cosmo, the near side, here's Spectacular with it now. Finds his way to Clifford. Clifford off the backhand, hits Cactus. Cosmo chips that one to the top side, goes off to Cape. Cape with 49 on the clock, across the grain over to Cactus. Cactus backhand shot, hits the far side of the cage, and that one goes wide. Ocean City has a lot more possession and control of this game than I was expecting coming into this game. With 34 seconds left on the clock, Ocean City, not a lot of shots registered, but they've had puck control for the majority of the game, if I do recall correctly. We're going to find out here in a few moments as we go to the intermission screen and see the numbers ourselves. But spectacular. The passing game of Ocean City, I think, is outdoing Ontario right now, but Ontario hitting their shots, they have the majority of shots. A total of 5 compared to the 1 of Ocean City. A nice spinorama. Clifford not able to find his way through the traffic. That one's out the far side. Spectacular. Finds his way out the backhand over to Cosmo. Cosmo with a passing attempt to Clifford. Not able to connect on that one, and that is going to do it for the first. 2-0 in Ontario. Outliers lead. We're back down on the ice. All 6 parties ready to rock. All 6 parties ready to roll. I think it's going to come down to the neutral zone game. But Ocean City defending left, Ontario defending right. And we'll see how this one plays out. We still got 10 more minutes of slap shot between these two teams. This is definitely not going to be a mercy roll game. But, yeah, I think it's going to come down to who plays the neutral zone. And Cactus right out of the gate. Full pedal to the metal. A nice pass by Renard. Able to draw Clifford to overextend down defensively. And Clifford just leaves the game after that. 4 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the second. Not sure what happened there. Was that an Alt F4 moment? Maybe he lagged out. But he's back. And we play on. Cosmo shoots, goes off Cape. Clifford. Off Cactus over to Cosmo. Cosmo. Out to Spectacular. Spectacular with a chip down to the near side corner. Cape. Renard. Renard off the forehand, slapped away by the defensive talents of Spectacular. Taking his time defensively, Renard. Taking one passing lane down there straight away, and Spectacular just threw it into him. That could have been really bad, but this is Challenger, and advantages like that. It comes out in front of the cage. Renard trying to get a hold of it. A shot goes off the iron. Cosmo out the other way. If that was in pro, that would have definitely been a chance coming out the other way for Renard. But Mercy has taken seat here in Ontario. 3-0 still the score. 3:40 remains in the second. Ocean City looking to generate some offense here sooner rather than later. Cape keeping possession. A shot goes down the full length of the ice. Cape and Renard, or Cactus and Renard, both had the same idea. Wow, English is not my strong suit, and I speak for a living. How you like them apples? Cosmo shooting goes off the far side and wide. Cactus to Cape to Renard. Renard off the hands of Clifford over to Spectacular. Spectacular with a shot goes off the side of the cage. Does not even register as a shot attempted. Spectacular near side. Cosmo out in front finds Clifford. Clifford off the backhand stopped by Cactus. Cactus trying to drive out, but Clifford will retaliate and get possession back in his own palm. Cosmo with an opportunity, not able to find his way through. Cactus with a beautiful save there, keeps that one wide of the cage. The shot totals are even. Ocean City find the lead. No, not yet. That's foreshadowing. 2 goals the gap. 1-3 is the score. Ocean City finding a way to get a nice one in the back pocket. Breaks the iceberg. That was the goose egg on the board. And we'll see if the goals start flowing now. Wow, Microsoft PowerPoint has arrived and has cut off my internet. That's fantastic. Renard with a shot, Renard with a goal. It's 4 goals for the Ontario Outliers and an early answer to that last call to arms. Amidst the dropout, that is my internet. Halfway through this game, 5 goals have been had, 4 of them for the Outliers. Clifford, not having a good day. Neither am I. Cape getting a touch. Cosmo looking for the drive in. Almost able to pick that goal off shorthanded. Spectacular. Going off to Renard. Renard going to dump this one down. Cosmo with possession. Taking this one down to the near side boards. Clifford is back. For how long? Anybody want to make some bets? Here's Cape topside. Looking to break this one out. 1:56 remains in the second period of action. Pops this one off the dome of Renard. Finding his way over to Clifford. Clifford, the captain of Ocean City, goes off the face of Cactus, goes off Cape, and off the stick of Spectacular. Down across the grain. A good shot, but a better save by Cactus. Another save by Cape. Spectacular here with it now. Off the far side, here's Cosmo. Cosmo wrapping this one around town, goes off the far side and wide. Spectacular. Cape down to Renard. Cape gonna hold along this one, looking for a passing lane towards the top side, then down to the near, across the green. Finds a pass out to Renard. Renard holds, and that one's dimed out to the top side. Cactus to no man's land. Finds Cape. Cape stick checked a couple of times by Cosmo. He's gonna send this one down the near side boards. Renard over to Cape. Cape here with it now with 1:07 remaining in the second period. Cactus forehand down to the near side. Renard driving on for this one. Spectacular, making his life a little bit more difficult down low in that corner. Clifford, Cape, topside boards. Coming back. My connections to the chat services have been lost. Oh, that's a shame. I can't spam what a save anymore. 48 seconds remain in the second. 4-1 still our score. Cosmo pulls, shoots, and that one goes off the side of the cage and wide. Spectacular. Rifles that one far side. Off Renard to the far side board. Spectacular with a shot. Goes off the side of the netting. Here's Cape. Renard goes off to Cosmo. Cosmo 2-on-2. Going downtown. Clifford lags out. Back on the defensive side. Cactus drives in. This one will be sent back to the maker. Cape showing a little bit of sportsmanship. Clifford's back with 9 seconds remaining here in the second. Cosmo taking possession. Spectacular, looking for the shot, not able to find it in the crease. Whew, man, I don't know what happened there. That was a wild time to be alive. That's the end of the second. It's 4-1. Ocean City looking to get back in the saddle. I got kicked out of the lobby. This is not the night. Well, Slapshot is as Slapshot does. Slapshot be whack sometimes. Put that on your quotes channel. 4-1. Ocean City down by 3 coming into this third period of action. The servers have not been kind to any of us this game. Of course, Ontario Outliers having 9 saves. They're playing a 200-foot game. They're doing it well. The passing game heavily in favor. Ocean City have the stats to win hockey games, but they're just not getting the shots that they need. It looks like all 6 parties ready to rock. All 6 parties ready to get this one back underway. The third period is a short shot one. As the puck's dropped, the final 5 is rocking. Ocean City defending left, Ontario defending right. Bernard trying to get this one for Ontario. Dumps this one out. Here's Cosmo getting that one out of the defensive end. Cape finding a touch on this one. Trickles that one back out to Ocean City. Out into the heat of battle. Cactus not able to find the shot in the dark. Cosmo out to Cape. Cape getting that one over to Renard. Renard driving on top side. Shooting. Sits the post, and that one sizzles off the near side, and that is unfortunate. Clifford getting a touch. Renard off the backhand. Out in front. Finds Cape out at the point. Finds a way through the neutral zone with ease. Over to Renard. Clifford picking that one right off of his stick. Throws it out to the neutral zone. Here's Cactus getting a touch. Renard with the tip of the stick. Stops the momentum of the puck. Cosmo, top side. Sorry, I have an absorbent amount of hiccups right now, so I'm trying to like mute my mic whenever it happens. Cosmo back in town, goes off Cactus, he shoots, he scores off the near side. That's a difficult shot to pull off. Man, off the back end, a very, very narrow window of opportunity on that one. It is 5-1, Ontario in the lead. See, Ontario does not have the possession time. They don't have the majority of passes in this matchup, but you can only do so much with the majority of passing game and the majority of the possession time game. If you don't hit your shots, you don't make the effective ones that you need to. Really changes the whole hockey game. More times than not, in my experience with the slap shot, the team that shoots more the team that shoots more is the team that walks away with the win. as in Slapshot, any shot on net has a chance of going in, just because of how like saves work and how being a goaltender operates. Any shot has the possibility of going in. So any shot's a good one, no matter where you are on the ice. A good shot there on the defensive end. Cosmo testing my theory. 2:50 left on the third period clock. Ocean City down by 4. Cosmo to the top side. Bernard trying to apply that pressure on that back check. Cosmo meeting Cactus along the way. Cactus steals it away. Down to the near side point, finding his way off Spectacular, going off a cape. I'm not allowed to spam what a save anymore. That's a shame. Cape down to the near side. Off the forehand, Cosmo knocks that one loose to the top side, finding his way back to Cape. Cape getting past one with a step out to Renard. Renard with a pass intended for Cactus, going off Spectacular, back over to Clifford. Spectacular with a shot. That one goes wide. Cosmo with a secondary, and that one goes wide as well. Cactus swung wide up to the far side boards. Here's Cape with it now off the backhand, down to the near side corner. Renard off of Cosmo. Here's Clifford. Off the top side boards, goes off a Cape, chipped back into the offensive end. Renard into the offensive end, finding his way back over to Cape. Cape off of Spectacular, sent over to Clifford. Renard to Cactus. Cactus off the face of Cosmo, finding his way off this hand of Cape. Spectacular shoots, he scores, and the Ocean City Tsunamis find a way to get this one back within 3 here in the third. A good chance, a good physical presence there on the offensive side, and Spectacular with nothing but ease in his back pocket. Thank you, Eli, for the 5 gifted subs. Hope you have a good night tonight. Hope you sleep well. Cape shoots this one down as the offensive end. Cosmo looking for the dime downtown, goes off the far side and wide of the cage. Renard, shot goes off of Cosmo. Cosmo off the backhand from the point, off to the near side, finding his way back over to Clifford. 1:06 remains in the third period of action. 3 goals the difference. Ocean City looking to make it at least a close one with 60 seconds remaining as they tick on like the grains of sand through an hourglass. Spectacular finds Cosmo. Cosmo shooting, goes off to the near side, did not hit the net. Cactus to the far side. Renard off the body of Spectacular on this dump-in. Scoops it out to the far side boards. Here's Cosmo off the back end, chopped over into the neutral zone, or into Center Avenue. But Cactus will make sure that shot never got released. Spectacular to Cosmo. Cosmo in the slot. Shot deflected off of Renard's body. Spectacular with a shot. Nice save by Cape, and that one sent wide by Cosmo. Cosmo, Cactus, down low. Sent to the far side boards. Renard with a dump down. 16 seconds remain in the third. Ocean City down by 3. It looks like it might be a little too late, but Spectacular not going to take no for an answer. It's 3-5. Will it happen? There's a chance. There's at least a slim chance that it will. Cape's taking the draw. We'll see what happens. Clifford with a shot. That one hits the water bottle. Back behind the cage. 5 seconds remain. Cosmo out in front. And Cape will dump it down and in. That's the end of the ball game. That's the end of the story here tonight. That's the end of the trilogy. 2 goals Spectacular. Clifford with 1. And for the Outliers, Cape had 2. Renard had 1. Cactus with 2 as well. Great defensive work there from the Ontario Outliers. They didn't have the majority of possession time. They didn't have the better side of the passing or takeaway game, but they did have 7 posts hit. What? I don't understand. I don't understand it at all. That's 18 attempted shots, and that's not even counting the ones that missed the cage. Let's take a look at the individual stats, shall we? They're flipped. All right, that's my bet. All right, I'll take the L on this one. But Clifford, great stuff down on the ice, even though he lagged out for the majority of the match. 3 shots, 1 goal, and an assist on the night. Spectacular player from the Ocean City. 1 minute of possession time. Really controlled the pace of the game. Played great stick-checking game along the boards. Spectacular had a lot to take away from this game positively. 4 out of the 6 saves for the boys in blue, technically, as the away team. But Cactus, great offensive game. Cape played a fabulous 200-foot game. 1 minute, 3 seconds with the puck on his stick. That's the vast majority of the possession time for his team. He tied for most with Spectacular. You don't see that a whole lot with possession time. But Yeah, great stuff by Cape. 2 out of the 5 goals, 6 out of the 10 saves, and an assist on top of that. I don't know how Renard does it. He got 5 points out of tonight, 4 of them being assists. He likes to dime up his teammates. He has a point in every goal scored for the Ontario Outliers. But yeah, Renard got that lag switch. But that's going to do it here tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. 5 games done, 5 games in the book here on the SPL Network, and many more to come. Thank you to all of our supporters. Eli coming out with his 11th gifted sub here tonight with 5 to the community. What a group of guys we got. Irvion, Laugh Track, JStronics, Gubby, Min Snowda, Eli, alongside Messiah, and I think Henry. No, Fizz is the final name on the list. I'll memorize those by the end of the season. But yeah, thank you to all of the special people out there. Jazea with a sub this evening, and alongside the rest of you. Thank you guys for all of the support as always. All this is going back into the league. I'm not pocketing any of this, but yeah, we got plenty more Slapshot to have to behold as the week progresses. Week 2 of season 5. It's nowhere near from being over, and it's going to be interesting to see how the remainder of the season plays out. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? Who's going to go undefeated? It might be the Vipers. That's for the rest of the pro teams to decide, and for us to find out. Put me above Irv, I might. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for tuning into the SPL Network. I'm Darth, and hopefully we'll see you all in the next broadcast. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.